All right, welcome to the Haters Ball. This is episode 24. I'm here with my brothers, and we're jumping right into it. We just finished watching the NFL playoff games. Just watched, your boy Patrick Mahomes get the dub, and Bryce has got his name, honoring Mahomes today. Bryce, give us a
Party.
breakdown on that episode. On that game.
Great game. No, it wasn't really that great. It was actually kind of very rough influence. The refs are going crazy. They took a whole play away and then let him run it back after the play was over and the dude was already getting ready to punt it. Never seen nothing like that before. It was insane. I'm so happy I didn't have a real rooting interest in this because that's the type of stuff that would make me so upset. But yeah, the refs were terrible all game. First half was pretty chill. Bengals came and tied it up at the end of the halftime, right? It was 10-10 going
Mm-hmm.
into
No,
second
they were
half.
down by three.
They were down by seven.
No,
They were down
seven.
by
Yeah,
seven.
you're
It
right. And then
was
they
6-13.
scored a touchdown right after that.
Right after the half. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, after
Okay.
the Chiefs, Chiefs got the ball first. Didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
Bengals weren't
I
scoring.
know it's 13-13 to, yeah, at one point. So then it went 20-20. It was just tied up the whole way. I 100% thought that game was going to overtime. First of all, I couldn't believe that the Chiefs punted with 2 minutes left on a 45, 50-yard line, whatever. It was fourth and four. I think you go for it there personally.
Nah, I liked it. I thought they played it right.
No, yeah, they played it right. They played it right. Didn't
And their
they?
defense came through, which, you technically wouldn't
Yeah.
expect. I thought Burrow was going to do something. But their defense played better than they basically had the whole game right there at the end. So, props to them. I'm going to be rooting for them because I don't like Eagles fans. I think the Chiefs is kind of annoying too, but I'd rather them win than the Eagles, I guess. So, guess I'm going to root for the AFC.
I think I'm gonna root for the Eagles, man. I like the storylines. Like I said, the narratives. This franchise always has the best narratives. The Eagles do, and they do. Right?
I just don't want to hear their stupid song.
I don't.
Yeah, annoying fans.
Any NFL team with a song is, I don't like that. A fly, Eagles fly. Like,
I don't know any
That's
Eagles
not-
fans. This is the thing. This is why I don't know any Eagles fans.
I do.
Not a single
Every time
one.
I see them, I'd be like, ugh, because they be annoying.
yeah.
So if I do something, I might be annoyed. But right now, I'm rooting for them.
I mean, the worst fans are the Jets fans.
Yeah,
But then right behind them
I
is the Eagles
definitely
fans.
don't know any Jets fans.
And Cowboys fans.
But
Cowboys fans are the worst.
Jets fans are the worst because they don't even have a legacy of winning. At least the Cowboys fans are a-holes because they were good in the 90s. Jets fans never been good. They ain't been good since Joe Namath. And then they be out there talking a lot. With all that
I don't know that many Jets fans.
E-T-S.
Nah, I don't think they talk that much, bro.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't hear Jets fans talking, but it's all
I
good.
see them all the time.
Let's stick to the playoffs of this week. So,
Yeah, let's finish this game. But that was a great game. Round four of Mahomes and Burrow. Every game they've played has been a 3-point game. There's always a last-second field goal by usually Burrow. Actually, he's won the first 3 meetings they had. So it was good to see Patty win this one. He needed that. And on the last
gave him
drive
that,
to
yeah, I thought.
Yeah,
so listen,
Ref
I thought
assisted, man.
it is, but I thought that they were gonna. I couldn't believe he took that sack on the third down or whatever. Right when they were driving. With less than a minute left, I thought for sure he was going to get down the field and kick the field goal himself. I thought Burrow was going to win it. I couldn't believe that he took that sack. There was the grounding penalty before that, and I was shocked that he didn't play better on that last drive.
It was weird because like the Chiefs' defensive line in the first quarter, they killed them. Like Bengals had 0 yards in the whole first quarter. And then in that last drive, they showed up again all of a sudden, like dominating. I don't know what happened in second and third quarter. They couldn't get no pressure after that. But those first and fourth quarters, Chiefs' defensive line went crazy.
Yeah,
that was amazing.
Show up when it's needed. Show up in the clutch time.
Yeah,
and then
The first game was domination.
Yeah, we got to talk about your guy Kyle. Kyle, 7 whole points.
Wait. Hold on. I'm not gonna take it away from Patty real quick.
Wait, okay.
Patty on the bum ankle.
Yeah,
When
no,
they
that's true.
needed him.
And he ran for that first down too. Yeah.
Yes, dog. They needed it, and he got it. And then the stupid penalty after, like to put him right in field goal range. Didn't even have to use the last time. It was perfect, man. It was great. Shout out to Patty. I hope this 2 weeks he could get his ankle back right.
Yeah,
I don't know,
hopefully.
but yeah, We could go to that first game. Let's go.
Yeah,
It was a
man.
beatdown. Ain't nothing to talk about. He
Terrible.
dominated O-line and D-line.
Yeah.
And so
Dominated.
it was over when they first hit the one boy. His Cinderella story ended like poof, turned to a pumpkin.
Yeah.
You know, he got hurt. Sorry for him.
Freak injury that you never see. Dude got a hyperextended elbow. He couldn't even throw the ball. Yeah, that was insane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so when he told him, I was like, how he got hurt? Like, you know, we watched the second game. Both quarterbacks got hit a bunch of times.
Mm-hmm.
Neither one of them was like, oh, can't throw the ball no more. So it was, even when Mahomes dove on that fumble, I was like, yo, why are you diving on the fumble, man?
Yeah, I thought his
shoulder up.
Yeah, dog. I was scared.
Yeah. I was surprised that, you know, I know it's the clutch and I know it's the playoffs. You got to die for it, but don't let a D lineman jump on your arm, man. Reaching for a ball, D lineman just go.
Exactly.
Oh man, on your arm.
Yeah, because the quarterbacks never throw their body on it. They always try to like pick it up. Maybe I could throw it away. Dude.
No, sometimes they curl up on it.
Yeah, they can get it like that, but they'll be reaching for it. Like, please,
you can't be reaching for it. Yeah, you got to curl up. You got to curl up on it, get in the fetal position. Yeah.
Exactly.
So that's why I was surprised. But I mean, like, that first game wasn't even nothing to talk about, man.
Yeah,
they whooped them boys. And once that happened, you know, the Niners didn't have nothing.
I don't think they whooped them because 49ers defense was looking good. They had with that fourth down play, which was wound up not being a catch. At the end when Devontae Smith caught that fourth down, it was like 4th and 6, but he wound up catching it for like 20 yards. That wasn't even a catch, but that like their defense was holding, they were bending, they weren't gonna break. And then after they lost Purdy, it felt like that CMC drive, Christian McCaffrey took over. That was like that last breath of life. And then oh boy got hurt, and it was just like over after that. The fifth string, after he got the concussion, it was like nobody even cared no more.
The O-line could not block them, man. They were getting quarterbacks hurt left and right.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're going to manage. I don't know how the Chiefs going to manage if Mahomes can't move a little bit. But, I mean, every game is different. The matchups is different in every game. So, I don't know how it's going to look, you know. But I thought Chase and Higgins was eating. And I feel like if they eat, AJ is going to eat, you know, even more. I thought, you know, so we'll see. You know, they're going to have weeks to talk about it. We'll see what it looks like, but I don't know. It's not an exciting Super Bowl for me, man. I don't know about y'all, man.
I mean, what do you mean by that? Like, just because of the teams that
I don't care about the Super Bowl, man. Yeah, I don't like these teams, man. I don't like these teams. I don't like the Chiefs.
I like the Chiefs.
I don't like these teams, man.
I don't hate the teams.
Riding on the Chiefs.
I guess that's the
hate for them. I just don't like them, man.
So if it was a team you hated, you would like it more because then you'd have somebody to root against.
Yes. The hater in me would be excited. I'd be like, ooh, I can hate on them all, you know, for the whole game, but I don't care.
So it's just because these
teams
are two teams,
and I don't like either team, you know. So it's like, okay, I guess we're gonna deal with them either Mahomes overhype or the Eagles. I guess they don't have overhype.
That's what I'm saying. I'm rooting for the Eagles all the way.
But if they win, it's gonna be overhype. You know, so it's gonna be
they're just gonna give. I mean, it'll be hype for the coaching staff and for the organization, not for the
Hurts.
They're not gonna overhype Hurts. Come on, it's not about to happen. Nobody's about to overhype Hurts.
If they win a chip,
they're never gonna give him props.
They're never gonna overhype Hurts. It's not gonna happen.
They're not even trying to get that man MVP this year.
Yeah.
They're not ever gonna. I don't.
So wait. So you saying that they have some kind of bias against her?
I do think there is a bias.
What's the bias against her? Tell me about it.
Just a lot of people thought that he was going to fail. They didn't think he would be an NFL quarterback coming from OU.
I didn't think he'd be that good either. But I mean, what's that got to do with the bias?
What do you mean? Just a lot of people doubt him. They didn't think that they would be able to be this good with him as their quarterback.
Oh, okay,
he's
so
shown to be.
Want to see him fail because they said he was going to not be good.
Yeah, like I just don't think that people believe in him at all.
Yeah,
I don't think anyone believes in him. I don't think people are like, yeah, they're going to win this game because Hurts is a great quarterback. He's going to do what needs to be done. Like, I don't think that's going to be.
Where do you get that? I mean, when does that belief develop? Because it's different for different people. So, like, I don't have belief in him like that. But I mean, because so far in the playoffs, he hasn't had to carry the team. But
exactly,
and I didn't watch all their games. But if I watch the game or if I watch the playoffs or the Super Bowl and he carried the team to a dub, then how you not gonna believe in him then?
But that's what I'm
We
saying.
haven't seen it happen, but I don't think that's I don't think that's what's gonna be. I don't think that's gonna be a story. I'd be shocked if it did. If we go into next year and people are talking about Jalen Hurts like he's the number one quarterback in the league, I'd be shocked. I'd be absolutely.
He's not gonna talk about him like
exactly.
that.
That's what I'm saying.
He's not though either.
No,
that's
I know
why
he's
I'm kind
not.
of less
But I'm just
excited
saying
about the Super Bowl because he's not even a top 5 quarterback. He maybe top 10.
Okay, so how is he going to be overrated? It's never going to happen. It's not going to happen.
If he wins his chip, he gonna be in the top 5.
They might put him in the top 5 at the bottom of it.
You think he's gonna be?
That's
okay. Well, if you're in the
that's
top
only
5,
if he wins.
You think if he wins his chip, he's better than Lamar?
I don't
individually no, but for the best ability is availability. So yes, in that sense, yes.
I mean, they gave him receivers. They made sure he had receivers.
Yes, that's true.
I mean, yeah, the dude team is really good.
Of course,
team is not, but
they were already putting Lamar out of the top 5 this year. Mm-hmm. Next year, he's not going to be ranked no top 5 nothing. So that's what I'm saying. So
exactly.
Right.
That's why I'm kind of lacking on the Super Bowl too. Like AFC always feels like the AFC Championship always like these past couple of years has been feeling like the best games to me.
That's because you love Patrick Mahomes, man. All right, come on.
The Rams won last year. I mean, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
I never believed. I didn't. Oh man.
You might have not believed in them, but they won.
I didn't believe
it. No matter what you believe in.
And they should have, they should have lost so many times. It was just bad to see. Oh man.
I'm not
a Rams fan either. I was rooting against them.
Up 31, it was so bad. And then they barely beat the 49ers, and yeah, I don't know. I don't like the Rams at all. They barely. I don't like really give them that much credit for that. But.
I also don't like the 49ers. So I mean, I don't care about any of these teams. Yeah, man.
Yeah, Kyle at home sitting right next to
you. You just want to shoot your boy Kyle Bale. Yeah, you just try to shoot Kyle Bale.
What does that mean?
Yeah, you want to talk about the defense played well, and if it wasn't for the quarterback getting hurt, it's okay, man. Kyle sold out again.
I didn't even say that. That's fine.
All right, let's move on, guys. We want to break down the albums so far, albums of the year, the hip hop albums. This has been a few. It's been not a ton of albums dropped, but there's some really dope ones that I feel like aren't getting talked about enough. I feel like everyone's talking about, these other stupid lists from Billboard and all this other stupid stuff that that's got nothing to do with any real hip hop conversation. But there's a few albums that dropped. We talked about Sky Zoo. I think that is one of the best album. I mean, I think that is the best album this year so far. But also, we didn't get to talk about Odyssey. And so, what y'all think of the Odyssey album?
The Odyssey album was really good, man. Probably, behind the Sky Zoo. So, second best album of January 23. But it was good. I like Odyssey. I thought he had really good bars on it. I like the production on it. I didn't check to see if he did all the beats on this one.
Yeah, everything. So when I checked, everything is made by him. Everything produced by him, written by him. And this is something this is what I wanted to talk about. And I forgot to mention Odyssey when we were talking about the producers. We gotta revisit that conversation. But Odyssey, man, wrote everything, produced everything. The production is awesome. The writing,
it sounds like a lot of live instruments. Almost sound like he's sitting there with a band on it.
It does. That's exactly what I have no idea. I would love if I could see an interview of him, somebody talking about it. And sometimes I don't see a lot of these, of course, these more underground artists. I don't see them get the press and stuff like that. I would love to, learn more about the creative process that he went through, because this album is very, very great. So, I wanted to share my first off. Well, so let's talk about the album. Let's break it down. So first off, you guys have any favorite tracks or anything?
My favorite track might be. Go ahead, Ryzen.
Oh, I'm just gonna say this album is very mid to me. It's just basic. Like, I don't know, man. I'm like, all right. Like, I don't grab anything from this album. They don't do nothing for me. I mean, that's cool, I guess. But, yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't ever need to hear this again.
What? Listen. I thought that you would actually like. I thought you might like some of it, man. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You listen to Ice Spice. We can rate that Ice Spice. Ice Spice after this. After this for you.
Did she come out this year?
Of course, she just stop fronting like you didn't know.
Yeah,
She just dropped the EP.
You knew.
Yeah.
Question mark. Is this
Uh,
the? Did
You
she
like that
release
album?
album
it's an
last
EP.
year?
It's an EP.
Or is this the one with that song?
Munch,
A Munch. Yeah.
Munch, yeah.
That's your
Yeah.
favorite
You
song.
know that's your favorite
Is this
song.
the
She
one
talking
with
about
Munch?
you.
Does this album have Munch on it?
Yes.
Okay.
Shout
out to her.
Okay, never mind.
Shout out to Ice Space capitalizing on her success right now. I hate when people put music out
Ice Spice.
and then wait forever to put an album or a body of work out.
All
I
right,
feel like that kills their momentum.
we could talk about Ice Spice after this, but let's talk about Odyssey. You gotta give Odyssey.
Talk about Ice Spice.
No, y'all don't. Wait, hold on now. Ice Spice is the hottest thing right now. We gotta rank her album. We gotta rate her album. Hold on, I got.
I'm good on
Let me
that.
share my screen. I got my tier list right here. Let's see.
You think I was feeling you? Yo, nigga, a Munch. That's the only part I know. Honestly, I've never heard the song before.
Wait, how you
So
never
call
heard
me
it?
Eater. He eat it for lunch, and then that's about it. Let me see.
You know all the words.
Yeah, man.
Nah, that's all I know.
Yeah,
Ice
that's what's
Spice.
the
I haven't
song. I don't know
watched it
any
though, but I
more.
heard it was fire. Whoa, this thing just full screen. Don't do that.
Yeah. I heard that song. I said, yeah, I'm good on this. Not gonna be listening to this again.
I need to watch the video.
I ain't never
Let's
watched the
see.
video. I ain't watched none of that. I'm good. Go ahead and check that out. Though,
So
man.
what is-
Enjoy yourself?
What is Munch about? Are we not doing the Ice Spice breakdown yet? Because
Yeah.
it's all right.
You want to look up the
I thought I was
lyrics?
feeling-
You need it.
I'm reading the lyrics right
Break it
now.
down. Do the lyric
Oh.
breakdown.
You thought I was feeling you.
Yeah.
That nigga a Munch. Nigga a eater. You ate it for lunch. Bitch, I'm a baddie. I get what I want. Like you thought I was feeling you. Okay, so a Munch, is he just a herb? Like, did he buy anything? She didn't say that he did. Well, how is he a
Nah.
Munch? Just because he eat
cause-
it?
Yeah.
And he ate it for lunch?
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess so.
All right. First line, first two bars. Apparently, these women are mad because I be on the scene. Ass too
Uh-huh.
fat, can't fit in no jean. Okay.
Okay.
That's cap.
You
GSG.
was my stitch, but it's not what I seen.
That's trash. Trash bar right there.
That's an
Trash bar.
entendre, double entendre.
No, it's not. It's
Mm.
not.
But
It's
I
not.
don't.
Wait. Say it again.
You was my stitch, but it's not what it seemed. Like the seam of a pant.
Seam of the
with the
pants. And the
stitches,
seam.
yeah.
Yeah, no, dog. That is a double entendre. Why you hating,
Yeah.
bruh? You hating. She got bars. You
got
just
that
put the
wedding?
knowledge. You went over your head, dog. It went over your head.
Never would have broke down the lyrics unless you.
This is you only
came
get
to
the
it.
lyric breakdown here on the Aiders Pod, right? We're breaking it down for y'all.
Mhm.
Ugh. I don't want to be
Thing is,
associated
all
with this, man. Edit my face out of
She-
this part of the episode.
She talking about like, all right, I'm the baddest, I'm tight, I'm this and that. But nowhere in here does she tell me why this nigga's a Munch.
Because he eat it for lunch. She said it right there.
Oh man, I don't like that. This man was just trying to make your day better, and now all of a sudden he's a Munch.
No, that is true. We gotta talk about why is this I don't know, is that really
She's not very appreciative.
something to be dissing people for now?
I'm walking past him. He's sniffing my breeze. He jacking me, but he not my boo. Okay, that's very all right. I can see how that's Munch like.
Yeah.
Like the jewelry I wear on my boobs. How can I link you when I got a shoot? Okay, because you photo shoot. Why would I hang out with you? All right. Don't want your love. I just want the blue. Grab him. Hold on. Well, she
Wait.
keeps saying, hold on. Yeah, that's it. Hold on. That don't make sense. Don't want your love. I just want the blue. I'm assuming she means blue faces, hundreds. All right. And then she's dancing. And your girl keeps staring because she a fan. All right. He mad because I won't give him a chance, but still he gonna do what I say. Oh, I swear I'd be stuck in my ways, but still he gonna do what I say. I swear I'd be stuck in my ways. All right.
Bars.
All right.
Bars.
All right, Ice Spice. Got a
Yeah.
little one double entendre in there. That's all
Yeah.
you really need.
That's what I'm saying. You know, can't make it too complicated. Can't make it too complex. You know, gotta keep it simple. See, listen. This is I don't know. I mean, it sounds like this is the jam. You know, right now she is the thing. I see Ice Spice talked about on like everything.
Nothing. I guess
She got so her album. Hold on now, her album got just as high a rating as it got like a 7.6 by Pitchfork. It's pretty high for Pitchfork. You know they be giving people low ratings. You know they be giving that. I'm pretty sure Lupe got a lower rating than that. The Odyssey got a lower rating than that. I'm pretty sure everything got a lower rating than that. She got the top rated album by Pitchfork.
I don't know, man. All right, great. So can we move on to something that's not trash?
Okay. All right. Fine. Odyssey is number 2 after the Sky Zoo. And I wanted to talk about this album is great. I love the song Already Knew. I love the beat on that song. I love that song. That's my jam. I love the Choices song. You know, of course, it got Fonte on it. And, that's my boy, Fonte.
Yeah.
I love his verse. And Be My Fiasco, that's another person on his label. And so I like this album a lot. And I love Odyssey a lot because I think he always feels like he says what he's thinking, you know, in a relatable, clear way. And one of my favorite tracks on here is another one of them is People Watching, because he got some hate.
I was about to say People Watching. Yep.
Yeah, he got hate to share.
Those are my 3 as well.
So I want to share some of the, since we do lyric breakdowns, I want to share some of the hate that Odyssey talking about on this album. All right, this is great hate right here. This is grade A hate right here. Look at this. He said, I be sealing feelings with my deals hella tight. I don't like nobody, but in public I'm polite. When the money match the motive, I'm gonna show you what I'm like. Larry David honesty ain't curbing my replies. Right? Killing those with kindness, my deserving of demise. I've been in company of people you despise. You ever been in company of people you despise? I feel like that every time I walk outside. I love that. That's how I feel. Honestly, I feel just like you. Whenever I go out, I don't like these people.
No, my favorite part is the part where he talks about how he runs his errands on the weekend.
Oh yeah, that's the next one.
I mean, on the weekdays, so he don't run into people. I'm like, yo, I used to love having off days, like Monday off, so I could do all my stuff like that, so I don't see people.
I hate crowds. The crowds. That's what I'm saying. So that's the next bar. He says, I feel like this every time I walk outside, weekdays, run my errands so that I don't run into you. Asking what I do for work, I don't care what you do. This is what I'm saying. Man, these are the perfect. This is the perfect. I want this to be our theme song for the Haters Ball right here. This is
this is a lot cooler on paper than it ever is coming out of his mouth. I just
see you a hater. You a hater, and that's fine because that's what this show's about.
Nah, hell no. I'm definitely with all of that first paragraph. I don't like everything he on. I'm on. I don't like to be in public. I don't like nobody in public. I don't care about nothing they got to say. I'm feeling him. That's great.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I think he does really well. I just feel like you don't be listening to lyrics, but I feel like he does this really well. He says what he's thinking, and in a relatable way. He just says it in a really relatable way. He's not like the best rap. He doesn't have like some crazy, like super crazy bars. I feel like, or super crazy rhyme schemes. But he writes things that I feel like I can relate, like that I feel like that hit me whenever I listen to his music. And I feel like this is his best album since Iceberg, which is when I first became a really big fan of his from Iceberg, and that was like what 2017 or something like that.
Which one?
Iceberg, right?
Oh yeah, man, that was a minute. That was great. That was a good one.
Yeah, I love that album. I play that album. I used to play that album all the time, and I feel like this is his best one since then. And so, when I saw he dropped, I was super excited to listen to it. But this is what I think he does. Like I said, great. Just he says relatable stuff and things that I feel like I could that hit me all the time. So I love the second verse too. I'm not babysitting for adults who live in fear of rejection or can't deal with being wrong, or think that going in directions not preferred is something weird because your acceptance to conform is so that you don't get compared. God forbid if you're different, you're a threat because you dared. Well, if that's how you feel when my presence say you scared, please don't come around me flexing with the energy of Fez. Like I love he says it down here. He says we gladly trade our freedom for convenience because it's comfort over quality, a burden to think logically. I love just the stuff he says here. About just about people, the way people act. He's the whole song is called people watching. It's just the first verse is like all about how he doesn't like people, and the second verse is all about how people act and just wanting to conform with the common whatever the trend is, because they're afraid of being compared or afraid of being the outsider or the weird one, and I just feel like that's exactly what I just feel like the exact same thing. I think that same thing a lot of times. So I really like that song.
Yeah, it's a good one.
That was the only song that I went back to. So I was like, all right, I like that. Yeah. What was the name of that one again?
This is one of the questions that I had for y'all, because this album, I liked it. I enjoyed it. I listened to it, and then I turned it on again, and I was like, which one of these is the ones that's going to stay in my rotation?
Mm-hmm.
And there was only a few that had that stuck with me in a way where I would keep playing them over and over. So I don't think anything on there was bad. There was one song on there, I can't remember which one it was now, that I didn't really like. Off rip, first time I heard it, it was like, But besides that, I don't think there was anything on here that was bad. So it's interesting, like.
Yeah, I mean, I like I said, the ones that I like are replay, like that I really like to replay. Like I said, I think we named them already. New. I like Mini Hats. I like the song of Belial as well. Mm-hmm. I thought that song was really good, and I like Hard to Tell. So I thought there was a lot of good, good joints. I mean, this is a dope album. I'm not gonna say it's his best work. I don't think it's better than The Iceberg. I don't think it's the album of the year or anything like that, but I think this is a dope album. I don't know why. And this is my thing. There's so many hip hop podcasts, hip hop media now, but then, when I type it on YouTube, Odyssey review or something like that, I don't see them, I don't see them. And I feel like that's frustrating, because I could get 1,000 different, Kendrick Lamar reviews or something like that, but there'll be none for Odyssey. Yeah, I just think that's, obviously one is a way bigger artist, but my thing is, if you review music, hip hop, this is the only hip hop that's dropped so far. It's just Sky Zoo and Odyssey. So, like, what are you talking about if you haven't talked about these albums?
A lot of people not really. They don't want to hear. They're not trying to hear all the different artists. They just looking for people that got name recognition, things like that.
And there's a bunch of music that came out already this year, from what I just Google searched. So
you mean like Trippie Redd and stuff like that? Is that what it's about?
Lil Yachty out here. Let's see.
Yeah, I heard about that Yachty album. I ain't listened to it, but I heard it's like a
Zaytoven dropped.
Like a dance album.
Trippie Redd dropped. Young Boy dropped. DJ Drama dropped.
Young Boy always got something.
Mm-hmm. But people. All right, so
Bag, yo.
when I say people not talk, a lot of the people who what I mean, when I talk about these hip hop podcasts, a lot of people cover that same stuff. Those aren't the same topics that people cover, right? Mm-hmm. That is the young generation, hip hop, and obviously they're big, but the hip hop media I watch is not talking about NBA YoungBoy every day. That's not their demographic. So I'm talking about that. Those people who talk about, quote unquote, older school hip hop or
Real
whatever you
hip-hop.
want to call it, real hip hop, whatever you want, whatever people want to call it. I'm not, trying to be a gatekeeper of any type. I don't, care. There's hip hop for everybody, but the type of hip hop I listen to, they're not talking about these albums, and these people make dope music. Sky Zoo dropped a super dope project. One, if you don't watch Skyfall, I don't know what you're doing. Two, if you don't listen to Sky Zoo, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know how you call yourself a hip hop fan. Like I just don't.
I feel the same way.
So, yeah, man. But other than that, I thought the Boldy came out. I thought that was just I really didn't think it was good.
It must be throwaway songs. So.
Yeah, you can't call something Indiana Jones and it be full of throwaway songs. So,
yeah, man, that's frustrating, man.
Very frustrating.
Not Indiana Jones, man.
Yeah, no, not Indy. Come on, man. Indy is the GOAT. And then I got to talk about. So I want to talk about. All right, some of you may not know of this band, or this group, but this hip hop group called Chitty Bang. All right, they made a very big song called "Opposite of Adults." When I was in high school, it was a big song they performed at my college. When I was my freshman year in college, they performed. They were opening act for another bigger artist, but I went for Chitty Bang. All right, Big Sean actually was the main attraction. I didn't go for Big Sean. I went for Chitty Bang. I saw their concert, and I was ready to leave when Big Sean got on the stage and started doing that. That bed was that man, how did the song go with the squeaky bed song?
Oh yeah, not that one.
Yeah, no, that one too. Oh. But yeah, regardless, I didn't want to. Yeah, I wasn't trying to stay for that, but I went for the Chitty Bang song. Now, so they dropped an album in 2012 called Breakfast, and it was it was a good album. For if you like the group, that's their only album really. That and then they had mixtapes before that. And so Breakfast was good. It's got some really dope tracks on it. Like All Things Go and stuff like that. But Chitty and the producer, Zafu, just broke up a long time ago. They haven't dropped the album in 10 years. And then this album Lunch just dropped, right? And it's just Chitty. No, not the producer. And I gotta say, I wanted to talk about this, even though maybe nobody cares, but I want to hate on it because this album sucks. This album sucks, man. You cannot, you can't do this. All right, you got to get back with the producer or whatever it is. You can't come back after 10-year hiatus and do this. It's all chipmunk sounds. Like I don't know what he thought was going on. He's all high pitched chipmunk singing. Like, yeah, he sounds like Alvin and the Chipmunks for real, man. It's stupid. I don't know what he was thinking. I get why your group mate split with you if this is the kind of direction you were taking the music. All right, that's bad. And then he was on Reddit, saying, he was addressing the haters who said that he shouldn't that the music doesn't sound the same without the producer. But yeah, man, I gotta be honest, it doesn't sound the same without the producer. So yeah, sorry, I just had to
bring
get that
off. Bring the bang back to Chitty.
Exactly. Bring the bang back to Chitty Bang. Please, Efu. I don't know what you're doing.
I still won't listen, but go ahead.
Or you can find some producers that don't suck. Like, you don't have to work with the same guy if you just find somebody else that's good.
Well, this is an interesting conversation to me. So there's a lot of hip hop groups where it's like producer and the rapper, producer and the rapper. Usually that group is, iconic, together, Eric B and Rakim. But oftentimes when the producer leaves, the rapper does not make the same quality of music. So what, are there any exceptions to that rule? Because Rakim did not make the same type of music without Eric B. Even though people say, Rakim was doing the production half the time anyway. I hear those rumors and stuff, but he never seemed to reach the same quality without
him. Oops, but the producer left and the rest of the people were still decent. Nope, I can't think of one.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to think of. I mean,
They had people that made albums outside of their group, but not because they had a breakup. And those
okay,
people were still fine. But the people that actually had a breakup was never better.
even the people who made albums outside of their group, when the producer left, who was still good, or not even the producer left. The producer doesn't have to leave. They just made an album outside of their group without their producer, and that album was still good. Who is that?
I'm thinking like
I think every rapper has a producer that they're comfortable with, especially nowadays. But they go on and make music with other producers, and it's still fine.
yeah, I
Yeah, but
mean
that's not the same
Buckshot
as a
made
group.
albums outside of Black Moon.
Okay.
Um,
Were any of them as good as Black Moon's album?
uh,
Anything as good as?
Into the State, no.
No, that's what I'm
But I
saying.
mean, Into the Stage is a classic, man. He has
It's
good
the stage is
albums. He just
classic.
don't
Yeah,
have
no, for
the
sure he's
Into
got
the
good.
Stage. I mean,
Yeah,
Fife. I don't know how people feel about Fife solos.
nothing as good as
I don't
Tribe
count Q-Tip because Q-Tip is the
is the
producer.
producer. Yeah,
So, I mean, the Wu-Tang, you got all those dudes working with people outside of the RZA, especially
really
in
just
later years.
goes for this.
What do you mean? Raekwon never worked outside of the RZA?
But he never made an album as good as the music he made with RZA.
No, I mean, you're right. That's basically very few people. And
That's,
yeah, I mean, okay, so that's fair. That's fair. I'm trying to think of some examples. I can't think of that.
I can't. I mean, listen. If somebody could think of a rapper who was better after they left the group with their producer, I would love to hear examples. Cause I can't. I literally could not think of any when I was thinking about this. And so, yeah,
Elzai?
Elsa. Okay, you mean just leaving Slum Village?
Evidence?
Is there a producer in Dilated Peoples? I don't know who is in
Yeah, I
Dilated
mean,
Peoples. Honestly,
no, I mean, Babu,
yeah.
and Ira Science, they doing different stuff. So
Yeah. So okay, then that's fine. Okay,
I'm trying to
because
think.
Evidence
Like,
music, I think Evidence's music is better since after Dilated People. I think it's.
is Dilated broke up? Like they're not.
I don't know if they broke up. I don't think, but they haven't made anything.
They haven't made
new.
any music.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if they like got beef or I don't think that, but they just never made anything.
I'm trying to think. Okay, so, yeah, man. I don't know. I think that's why. Like, I can't think of no other people, man.
Okay. All right. Well, then we can move on. I wanted to talk about last time we met, or last time we were talking about the best producers and rappers, like the best producers slash rappers, and we mentioned J. Cole, but we left off a couple of good people off the list. We forgot Big Crit. I don't know how we didn't mention Big Crit. He's one of the best rappers slash producers. We didn't mention Odyssey. You didn't mention Rock Marciano. I don't know how you forgot him. But I think we were talking about Q-Tip, J. Cole, and who else did we say? Kanye. Who else? Big Crit. Yeah. I don't know.
Shout out to J. Cole, just produced the Anderson .Paak and Corday song. That's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. What you think of that? What y'all thought of that song?
It was cool.
It's cool.
Basic. I mean, nothing.
Something about Corday, man.
It
Corday stuff don't. I don't know, man. It just don't stick to me, man. I don't dislike the guy. It's not about hating on him. I don't. Something about it. The songs don't. I don't keep playing them over and over. The only one off that last album he had was the one with Gibbs, where Gibbs destroyed him. Well, I listened to that one a bunch of times. But besides, and I thought I liked the album when I first heard it. But I just don't listen. I don't still go back to it. I don't really know, what it is about his stuff that doesn't do that.
I go back to his first album. I think his first album was really good. But he just sounds like a J. Cole clone. You don't like J. Cole, so I mean, I wouldn't expect you to love Corday.
I don't dislike J. Cole. Again, this is something that y'all has a false narratives. Like you dislike my beat. I don't dislike J. Cole. Okay.
I don't dislike Mobb Deep. I don't dislike Mobb Deep.
I went back and listened to Friday Night Lights.
Okay. All right. What you thought?
I forgot how many of those songs on there I like.
Yeah,
I heard some of those songs in forever. So I was like, man, I really like a lot of these songs. But there's no song on there as good as Thuggin'. Not even close.
Okay, you love Thuggin'.
There's no song on there good as High, Thuggin', Rose. There's no song on there that's as good as half of Big Pinata.
Okay, I disagree because Pinata doesn't have one song that's better than Two-Face. All right, no, it doesn't. No, because it doesn't have the same emotional impact, the same relatability.
Deeper.
It still does not have the same emotional or relatable impact.
Every song on Pinata better than Friday Night Lights.
We don't gotta.
It's not true.
We don't gotta go back.
Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop.
You gotta stop. I love Freddie Gibbs. They do two different things. Man. Freddie Gibbs does a great flow on the track. I think he can talk about different topics, but J. Cole is relatable. He talks about stuff and you'd be like, man, yeah, I've been in that exact same situation. Like I did that.
I also can relate to Freddie Gibbs me.
Because you thugging?
I mean, you see me.
That's the difference between
baby shit is my life. Like literally, it's exactly what I'm doing every day. I'm like, look, this guy's rapping about my life.
Some bars. Freddie got bars. Freddie's cold.
But you know what? I did really
appreciate.
Lights
is fire.
I did really appreciate, because it made me think of, and that's I had forgotten that a lot of the songs are about, it's about the different stuff you about to do. You in college, you doing this, you doing that. But he has a bunch of songs about girls on there now.
Oh yeah,
I don't know why you acting like he has so much deep content. The content is so relatable. Okay, well,
yeah, well, okay. There's songs about girls. Yeah, there's songs about girls.
He got condoms and not using them and stuff. I don't relate to that. I always use condoms. I never played condoms.
Bryson can relate. Bryson can relate though.
I can relate. 100%. I can relate.
Yeah, y'all nasty.
I don't got no kid. Y'all can relate. I don't know.
I guess I was raised in the 90s, dog. Left Eye Lopez was my hero. I used to take it. Wear that condom. I ain't never trusted no chick to say, yo, that shit coming on. Sorry. We got nah, man. That's y'all with that silly stuff.
No, listen, that is, but it still is impact. Many people can relate. There's a reason why so many people be having kids. All right. So, all right.
That's funny.
But that's good. I'm glad you went back and listened to it, and you know that album is dope. That album's dope.
Yeah, I had forgotten a bunch of the songs that I hadn't heard in a minute. So this was I think it was Mr. ASAP AB point. Let's go back and listen to it. So I wanted to make sure I did. Like I said, I do like a bunch of the songs, but if that's like his best album, then come on, man, that's not touching Bandana.
That's not touching Bandana. I agree. It's not touching Bandana. It's not touching Bandana.
The best album that's been released since it came out. I don't think no album came out better than Bandana since Bandana came out.
I like the Little Brother album, but it's not better than Bandana.
I don't think there's been an album released better than Bandana since Bandana came out.
I think. Wait, what about? Okay, you don't think KD3 is better?
No.
Yeah, I agree. It's not. You're right.
I like KD3 a ton. Just got my KD3 merch. Got my T-shirt. So
nice.
Happy about that. But yeah, no, not better than Bandana, man. People got to stop make sure Freddie Gibbs gets his credit, man.
I give credit. Gibbs all his credit. I said from the jump, Bandana was the best album of the two artists. But that's one album, and Pinata's also great, and Alfredo's great. I think J. Cole's also got some great albums like Forest Hills Drive and Friday Night Lights. Like I said, all those are great.
I like
albums,
the way he was rapping on Friday Night Lights more, man. He was hungry
hungry
or something, man.
Exactly. That's when he just came out.
Exactly.
Energetic J. Cole. So why is he got to get that hunger or something, man.
Well, that's what he has now.
That's what I thought this new album was.
Yeah,
this album was crazy.
The way he's rapping now and the way he's rapping on all the features now is, I feel like, is similar.
Yeah. The way he's rapping.
Especially on that what is it called? The Gangster Grills one? He went crazy on all his features on that one too. And whatever songs he had.
Yeah.
Cole been killing it to me, especially as features.
I agree. But I mean, he said that in his when he did that like documentary thing he did a while ago,
Mm-hmm.
and he was saying that he wanted to. He was like gonna like he said that like when he used to rap, he used to just be in the room writing, doing like rapping drills and stuff like that, and he was hungry to just be the best rapper, and then you become a superstar, and he's just like less focused on that, and then he wanted to get back to that before. That's what this whole like off season, to the fall off thing. This whole thing's been about just wanting to be the best rapper, get on every feature, killing them. That's his whole intention these days. So
Yep.
but
All right, man. What's next on our topic list?
that's all. So there's enough hip hop stuff for today. So let's we're gonna talk about some politics, society.
Oh, we gonna talk about some silly stuff.
Yeah, silly stuff.
Political stuff sillier than anything else. The funniest shit right now is these stupid classified documents.
Oh yeah,
That
man.
shit is hilarious.
Listen, man. Listen. Listen. They were mad when Trump did it, and now this guy's got documents everywhere. Okay,
Man. Dude got documents about full houses, a museum. It's like, yo, how you got documents everywhere, man? And then the funniest
Who are we
crap
talking about? Who has documents?
Your boy Joe
everywhere?
Biden, man. So okay, so
Sleepy Joe.
I get a background there. So,
all right.
Shout out to
so
Sleepy.
Trump was caught after he left office in Mar-a-Lago. You know Mar-a-Lago, the spot where he be
Yeah,
at.
I know about all of that.
Okay, so he had the documents, right? Some classified
Mhm.
documents. People said he was trying to sell them to Russia, all kinds of stuff, right? So all the Democrats, of course, was acting like it was the biggest deal ever. They were like, "How can you be so irresponsible, man? I thought you loved America," and all this type of crap, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, find out Joe Biden got a bunch of documents. Some of them was in the garage with his Corvette at one of his houses. Some of them was at his office he had. And this is all from when he was vice president. He took these documents.
I was about to say,
Yeah,
how
these
did they
are
know
years
about
ago.
this?
Years ago.
What made him? What
These-
made them go look at Joe Biden though?
So people got different conspiracies about that, man. So that's funny. But so supposedly they found the documents before the election that just passed in November.
Mhm.
So, and I heard people say this now, and Joe Rogan said it, and I heard other people starting to back this up. I'll go with it. Is that if the Democrats wanted to hide it, they would, but they trying to find a way to get rid of him so he don't run again in 24. Right? So that's an easy way to be like, well, you got this documents, you're getting older. Let's get another person to run. You know what I mean? So that's what people are saying. I heard a couple other, different conspiracies or reasons, because you would think that they would easily just throw this under the rug, like low key, just like, yo, you're the president now, so we can just bring these documents back to the crib, to the White House, put your stamp on it, boom, issue solved, or your problem solved. Like, but no, so now they, like I said, they keep finding them different places. They won't say how many it is. They're like, it's between 20 and 25.
Documents
Like,
or
what the hell does
boxes
that
of
mean?
documents?
No, just documents.
Yeah.
They just going through every single piece of paper they ever had that he ever took out of the offices, and
That's
then
insane.
they go through it.
Like no, some of it's even like notes or like things like notes he wrote down and stuff like that. It's
yes.
If you wrote down something classified, then that all counts. So it's like
But,
Yes.
man, what's
And
the
so
big
it's so
deal?
silly.
Sometimes I want to read this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
You never look
If
at
I
these
found
notes
a
again. That's my
document-
thing.
Maybe, but if I found a document about aliens, like I ain't got time for this right now, but I'm gonna come back to it.
that is
Right.
true. That is
You take a picture with your
the
phone and walk out. You're not gonna sit up there and be like,
well, I'm sure that's also
That's
illegal.
more obvious.
That's also illegal.
That's more obvious. I could just put this thing in a little notebook and keep moving.
yeah, that's why I
Nah.
can't be in office, because if I see the alien information,
Oh yeah.
put that on the internet right away.
Oh, dog, come on.
Oh, yeah.
I might not get none done until I finish reading it. Actually.
Yeah.
No, for
kill
sure.
me
I
right
definitely got to read that. That's the first thing I'm doing. Somebody got to run for president, so we get the real truth. Somebody in the family. We need
They
to
probably
know
lock you in a room like this as soon as you become president or whatever, and be like, look,
with the aliens.
right here.
With the
Hey, look,
aliens.
we got a sniper on your mama right now. You ain't gonna say nothing about it, and everybody just be like, okay. Like,
Yeah.
I guess that's what it is. It got to be something like that, because why else would nobody ever say nothing? Like, it never comes out.
That's what everybody said when Trump got elected. Oh, he gonna start telling us all the stuff he ain't supposed to tell us. But
And they put him in that office and they said, look, bruh, We got a gun to whatever head that
But
you
they
care
tell
about.
us.
He tried.
They
He
told
tried
us
to.
about the
He tried to
aliens.
steal 100. Yeah, no, they did tell us about the aliens. All that is unclassified.
Well, nobody even
But
cares.
no, people cared. It was huge news when all that came out. Hold on,
Man,
it was
what you know
so-
about the aliens now? Tell me.
It was the government, confirmed like tons of sightings of UFOs,
Oh,
and
yeah,
all that was released, and now the alien technology that they got, that stuff's not released, but
Right.
all of the sightings of UFOs that have been documented was released. So
But we way
government
off topic,
confirmed.
man. We way off topic.
We way off
We
topic.
got on UFOs. All right, so
My bad.
anyway,
I'm interested in the aliens.
because this document stuff is super simple.
Yeah.
So after they found all the stuff on Biden, and that was like days, like every day it was like found 2 more at Biden's house, found 1 at Biden's other house. Then they find out Pence got some, so he took some document. So
It's not like everybody take documents, dog.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, man. It's just like your job, man. You might walk out with a document, like you ain't care about that document, you just happen to have it. That was just, and you just stuff that in your briefcase so you can go home that day. And then you put that briefcase, they put those papers in a box somewhere. He said, it's in the garage next to my Corvette. It's like, is it secure?
Yeah.
Could you have let someone else in to get those documents? So it's such a silly thing, but like the news media be acting like it's a big deal. So it's a hilarious story, man. Old Sleepy Joe got the document.
Yeah, man. It's crazy, man. The man old and senile. You can't expect him to remember where you put all this stuff at. That's crazy. How many? Oh, hold on. Is that how many? Listen, all my students forget where they put their homework. So how you gonna blame this man? Everybody forget where they put their papers at.
That's a fact.
And no one cares. These documents can't be that important. That's the thing. It's like if it was so important, why you didn't need it for? When was he vice president? Years and years ago.
Yeah.
So it's a whole thing is silly. But now you see these Democrats, they so funny with it. Now they acting like it's not a big deal now. When it was a big deal when Trump did it, so they'd be like, "Oh, we're cooperating with the FBI."
But it was it was a little different. Hold on, it was a little different. Trump grabbed a bunch of documents on his way out, like, you know, I'm kicked out of I'm kicked out of the White House, but this stuff is mine. I'm taking it all with me.
He tried to cover it up when they came for him too. Like when the FBI came to his crib or whatever, he tried to hide it, act like he had the document.
Yeah.
So that's the difference. But at the same time, it's really, to me, the whole thing is silly. Unless you took like real stuff that says, you know, here's a secret to American locations or something, or his nuclear code. You know, what are the documents? How serious is it? Because they classify stuff where they mess up. So they'll have like, we have an operation where we don't go into, South America and get this drug deal. Mm-hmm. But they'll mess it up and they'll be like, oh no, classify everything that had to do with that. Classify that stuff. So nobody ever knows that we messed up. So that's the type of stuff they'll do. They'll have like they'll classify lunch orders and stuff. So you don't know what the president like to eat and things like that. Yeah. So they have a lot of things that like, it might be serious. It might not be serious. We don't know with these classified documents. So it's interesting, man. It's interesting all the way around. I just laugh at it when I see it on the news every day.
Hey, man.
Yeah,
that's one of the funny politics stories. But the other one that's not funny is this war in Ukraine.
Oh, you mean the start of World War III is about to happen?
They trying to start World War III.
Yeah, man. It's over. It's over, man. Get your bunkers ready. Get your doomsday preppers. Everybody needs to know a doomsday prepper.
Mm-hmm. You got canned goods, Bryson?
USA, dog. Ain't nothing happening on this side.
Yo, you're right. We untouchable over here. We untouchable.
Let Europe get destroyed.
Yeah. So we good over here. But all of our fans in other countries,
move to America, USA.
USA.
They don't let you in right now, man. What you mean? They trying to
come to this side of the pond.
Nah, man. I just saw a video on Reddit of people sneaking through the border of Mexico. Anybody can get in. You can get in.
European, you fly to Mexico, try to get you in, try to sneak in, man. Because they don't. At least in the tanks over there now. They said 5 days ago, like a week ago, they said there's no way we're giving them tanks. That's offensive. We would only do defensive weapons. And then a week later, they're like, about to send about 10 tanks. It's like, wait, what? How y'all keep changing your mind, man? Y'all swore that this is a bad idea. What's next, man? Next, you're going to be sending them missiles. then you're gonna be like, oh, we give some jets.
Man, come on, man. What's the point of NATO? Is a organization about stopping Russia if you don't stop Russia? I mean, come on now. What's the point? What's the point?
I don't like it, man. But look, I'm old. See, the thing is,
like
y'all the ones that's going to have to go over there when they say, "Oh, we need a draft."
No. It's Bryson still age. You prime age, Bryson.
Hey, y'all.
You first drafted.
They definitely not sending me. They gonna
First
take
draft.
one look at me.
Nah, man. You better come up with a. You better come up with some kind of illness or something.
Please put me in the military. I'm out with full disability in about 6 months. I am not worried. Easy. I'm coming up. Full disability. I got a bad hip already.
Oh yeah,
bad hip already. 100% pay.
That's true. You ain't
100% pay. Boy, I ain't working no more. Please, it's over. I ain't never having a bad
okay.
job.
All the veterans I see on the street beg to differ.
Yeah, the veterans in my group chat who living off 100% disability and young and ain't got no problems with beg to disagree. I'm following the blueprints.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't have no real war going on, man. That's why. They call you up, they gonna be like, "Oh, you'll be all right on that hip. We get shot real fast. Get out there. Hold his gun."
Yeah. Y'all got the right one. Sure enough, I'm really gonna be at the back of the lines.
In modern military, anyway, man, all they gonna do is tell you, "Hey, yo, sit in this room right here and shoot these people like it's Call of Duty, man."
Oh yeah, you might. Yeah, that's true. You'll be good at that.
Be a drone operator.
Yeah,
that'd be tight.
You would be good at that.
Now you in.
Now you in. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely. If they let me fly a jet, I'm in there for sure.
Fly a
Not a jet. No,
you got to fly no jet, boy.
You get the remote control jet. You get the remote control jet, man.
Yeah.
That'd be so hard. If I could get into a jet, I'm 100% in. They can send me anywhere then.
Look, now you rooting for World War III. See, look at you, man. You trash, bro.
You ain't gonna get close to no jet, man. They gonna let you fuel a jet up.
dog.
You can hold a gas pipe.
They're gonna be like, Bryson, we need you. Emergency. I'm in there.
You gonna go. Danger zone. Dead. It's gonna be quick for you. Boy.
Probably. I'm pulling eject within the first 5 minutes. I just want to fly it. I gotta try, dog.
You think pulling the eject is gonna be fun?
That's how you get this movie.
The 5 minutes of flying will be fun. Exactly. Yep. That's hard.
Skip the flight school to jump in the jet. Right, we need you. That's funny.
That's
man.
me.
No, you're gonna get court-martialed and get nothing.
That'll be it. For my country, though. I'm a veteran after that.
That's not
USA.
For the country.
USA. I want a uniform. I'm a veteran after that, 100%.
You're gonna be discount everywhere. You're gonna be like, yo, y'all got a discount for veterans?
Exactly.
You know,
exactly.
I was in the military for a week and a half, huh?
Show my picture, man. Dog. I'm different after that. That's an upgrade.
You can still join the military. You know, you could join if you love the military. You want all these benefits, you could join.
No, I need the fast track process.
It is the fast track. They get you in.
They don't need me. No, they don't need me right now. When they need me and they overlook, oh, he's overweight. Who cares? Get him in a uniform. Yeah, that's what I need.
You still go to boot camp.
Get him in a plane.
Is that how it works? That's crazy, man.
Why plane's so hard to fly? Why did they make it easier? At this point, can't they make it like a video game where it's just super easy to drive it?
It's because, well, that's why, I mean, because of all the G-forces on you, you can't just maneuver it however you want.
I know that. That's hard.
Laws of physics.
But, yeah. I'm talking about the actual.
Why they got so many switches?
They flipping all the switches. Yeah, they got 1,000 switches in there. 10 gauges they got to look at. By this point, it should be like gas on full.
Should be like a Tesla. Huh? It's like one.
Yeah, it should drive itself.
Like, yo, get in.
It should drive itself.
Exactly. I think it has to do with in case the plane gets captured, though, they won't have all the controls and learn how to do anything with it.
I don't know nothing about that.
I don't think that's true at all, man. Yeah. I don't think that's true at all. They sell them to all kinds of countries. They sell the jets to any country.
No, we don't sell our best ones, though.
Yes, they do.
No, nobody has Raptors but us, right? I thought we were the only ones with the F-22s or something like that.
Man, I look it up, but I bet they're selling to Israel in a heartbeat. So
Israel is
That's
cold.
they're
Any of
the
the- any of the
allies. They're
buddies
the
they can sell.
allies. Yeah, that's the buds. That's the buds.
okay, but if they sell them to the allies, that's what you said. That only we got them, but no, they sell them to anybody that can buy
I
them.
do, bro. I don't know.
If we got
Anyway,
'em-
stop the war in Ukraine, man. Peace, not love. And we hate Russia on this side. We ain't really with them ever.
wait,
I would
hold
never
on.
visit Russia.
So how
Peace,
you?
not love, is hilarious.
And
then
you meant war, right?
If you hate Russia, then you should be down with
down with the war, or down with the.
I'm down
city.
with things staying the way they were before Russia decided to step.
So
up.
you got to get Russia out. They're the aggressors. You got to get Russia out by
I know.
giving weapons
But
to
I don't
the
know.
Ukrainians. That's what you.
It's a very hard. It's a very hard decision to make. Unlike other wars, I think this one's a lot harder of a decision to make.
What
But
wars
I
are
don't
easy
know.
decisions to make? What's the easy wars for you?
I feel like
Which
we
one
didn't
was
have to
it?
go into Afghanistan like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we could have just left them alone.
Nah, that was an easy war to justify though.
Yeah.
Like, they attacked us, we got to go in. Boom, and then you go in. You know,
Unless you
we've
believe
been
in
there
conspiracy theories.
for
Now, hold on.
20
That's-
years.
Yeah, I
well,
mean,
once you start the war, it's not as easy to believe,
yeah.
but it made sense. It's like, they attacked us on 9/11. We got to go after them. So this Ukraine war is frustrating for me because it don't seem like the U.S. has tried to de-escalate, and it don't seem like they're really trying hard to convince anybody to stop the war. It's not like Ukraine has a bunch of money and they're running their own stuff. It's like whatever they got is because the U.S. gave it to them. So every weapon they have, every battle they have, all the stuff they're able to do to fight back is based on the U.S. So I feel like the U.S. should try to push Russia into some kind of agreement of some sort, or push the sides together to try to find some way to de-escalate the conflict. Instead, they're escalating the conflict now when they're doing things they said they never would do because that would be interpreted as aggressive. And they're using it as a proxy war to go after, to hurt Russia, basically, because Russia's the enemy and they want to hurt them.
Mm-hmm.
And they feel like this is a good way to do it by using the Ukrainian or using their country. So let their country get destroyed in a battlefield or nearby countries get destroyed or hurt. People
But I mean,
dying over there.
the alternative is what? Let them just get taken over? I mean, I don't know. I think
That's what I
the
said. This is
alternative is since we're using our force anyway, you push for a diplomatic solution as your primary goal, not let's keep giving them weapons so they keep fighting
I mean,
indefinitely. We want to push Russia too. So
they did the sanctions. They did the diplomatic stuff. They did all the. We don't like this. Every country in the world said we don't like you doing this. Stop it, please. And Putin don't care. So I mean,
I haven't heard anybody push for talks or any kind of.
I thought they did have talks. I thought the Ukraine and Russia had talks.
I have not heard any kind of talks.
Because at one point they had ceasefires like multiple times, didn't they?
Yeah.
I thought they had.
They did have a ceasefire. I remember that
maybe
they were
right
supposed to talk. Yeah.
That's long gone.
But
yeah, no, I know it's long gone. I know it's long gone now. But I'm just saying, they did talk at some point. I thought.
I have not seen that, at least not recently. And it seems like they're just going toward the path of escalating the war. Now, look, I feel like Europe, it's their issue, so they should be really pushing to me to de-escalate. But Germany wanted to send tanks. I feel like these other countries wanted to escalate because they don't like Russia either.
I feel like they tried to, man. Of course, they tried diplomacy, man.
Just take over Russia, man.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna work too. Listen, since we already talked about some conspiracy theories, what y'all thought about? Let's talk about some more conspiracy theories. What y'all thought about the whole Damar Hamlin conspiracy theory? What y'all think?
I don't know that conspiracy theory.
Did y'all not hear this? Where y'all been on the internet?
What
I
you
don't know,
mean?
man. Tell me about it.
He almost died. Like, what's the conspiracy?
But this is okay. The conspiracy is that people saying that they think he is dead, and that he was. I mean, this is Josh Allen went on a rant. Debunking this. People are angry about this conspiracy theory. So this is what other people are saying, not me. All right, but that he died, and then they had a fake like a stand-in at the game because at the game he was like in a hoodie. His hood was over his head.
Yeah, you couldn't tell anything.
You couldn't tell, and so they were like, "That's not really him." The NFL is just hiding that. This is a conspiracy theory, man. That's the conspiracy theory. I thought y'all heard about it. We can skip it since y'all don't.
No, I heard that. I thought you were talking about some other conspiracy theory.
Yeah,
I guess I was thinking something else is going on. But didn't he post a video where it was like?
Yeah, exactly. He just posted a video today or yesterday.
Oh, okay. So
video for all the support.
I ain't catch that. So I see the one he posted today.
Yesterday.
Yeah,
it was yesterday.
He posted it.
Yeah.
All right,
that's
but
silly.
That was a thing for a while, all last week. Yeah, no, it was.
I mean, it could be a deep fake, man. You don't know.
It could be. Deep fakes are nice.
I don't think the dude. I don't buy that conspiracy theory, man. But what about the conspiracy theory? I saw somebody was talking about that capsule that's in Australia.
Oh yeah,
that's insane. That is super cool. It's super cool. Like I never thought this would happen, but it's very bad.
Was it? Well,
I think it's like the size of it. They say it's the size. They were supposed to be transporting. I don't know why, but across Australian highway, and they lost it. It's the size of a Tic Tac.
Yeah.
Off the side of a highway, but if you stand next to it for an hour, it's like the equivalent of taking like 50 X-rays or something like that.
Yeah.
Super bad. It's insane how you just lose something that small, though. So now they have this search team out looking for it.
Why is it so? My thing was like, why is it so small and loose? They don't have like
it was supposed to be
briefcase to put these things in or something.
No, it was supposed. It was in a truck. I mean, it was in a case of some sort. But it got. I mean, it only needs a small hole for this type of thing to fall out of. So
it's not weed crumbs. Like you can't just like drop them anywhere. Like it's gotta be in a tank.
Yeah, I don't get how you just that's not an acceptable answer.
Yeah, was somebody just juggling them or something? Like how you just drop one? Like I never understood this from that part of it at all. They said it was lost. I watched the video. They were showing how small it is and all this type of stuff. I'm like, how did you lose this? Isn't this in some kind of locked case of some sort that has like shielding for radioactivity?
Yeah, I'm sure it's some kind of lead box or something. I don't know.
So then how did
what I'm saying is the box lost? Yeah.
No, the box just had a hole in it. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
The box that's supposed to be for nuclear material got a hole in it, man. It's like a Bugs Bunny sketch or something where you like cut the hole out to seal it. Like
that's what's cool about it, because I don't understand how something so serious can happen. Like, imagine your kid telling you, "I just lost something." Just like that's not even an acceptable answer. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's not
either
like
the people who lost it. Yeah, the people who lost it got to go to jail, or whoever
not
sealed
jail.
it.
I'm sure that they
jail. You're putting the public in danger.
You get fines. You get fines. Come on, it's not okay. This is like any other environmental damaging type of thing. So it's not.
And those people should be put in jail every time. Every time they have those big oil spills and stuff, they should put the people in jail.
Oh well, that's never how they've never. That's never been how they handle it. You
because
get fines.
It's corporations and stuff. This is not the same thing as it's normally like oil spilling. Like, oh, it's okay. Chevron just does things.
It's the same.
And they just it's all right.
It's the same concept. It's really one vehicle. It's a briefcase inside of the vehicle. How did the thing inside of the briefcase inside of the vehicle get lost?
I need a story. Somebody got to tell me the whole story about it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think if they knew how they lost it, they would know how to find it. If they knew how they lost it, they would know how to find it.
That's the other thing. That's not acceptable. That radioactivity tracker thing that they always have.
That's what they've been doing now.
Yeah, that's what they've been doing. Yeah. But okay, so the thing is,
so
it's been on a hallway. So it's on a highway. It was on the back of a truck on a highway. They didn't realize it was gone until after they get to their destination. So it could have fell off at any point in a 100-mile stretch of highway. And that's
I saw that.
And it's small. Something could have picked it up. Like an animal could have ate it.
You think an animal ate it and ran off?
It's just so bad.
It's gonna become. It's gonna become.
It's in the snake stomach right now. Kangaroo got it right now. About to turn mutant.
It's some animal. Somebody's dog ate it. Now their dog is just infecting the whole house, the whole neighborhood. Everybody's dying.
It's gonna be superpowered dog, super dog.
That's what
No,
I'm
it's a
saying,
superpower
dog. That's
kangaroo,
silly.
man, in Australia.
That's an unacceptable answer.
This is how
superpower
Roots
kangaroo.
from Tekken was born.
That's exactly,
They need to have $1
this is
million
the backstory.
reward for whoever finds it. No, more than $1 million because it's risking your life.
You don't want people out there just what for what?
Somebody gotta find this thing.
The people whose responsibility it is. Don't just make it like a everybody go find it.
Yeah, somebody got to find this, dog. That's
you're not gonna find it. It's a tiny little tic tac. You're not gonna see it. You just be like,
exactly.
oh, look at that rock over there. How you gonna notice it?
Somebody got to. That's why I'm employing the help of the public.
Whoever finds Jack Ryan, they had a thing for radioactivity on his Apple Watch. So put the app on your Apple Watch and go look for it, man. You can find it.
Yeah, that's insane, dog. I saw they were out there with the radioactive machines looking for it, but
all right,
it's a desert highway, so it could be covered in sand. Like I don't know, man.
I feel like
this is insane.
Up. It's an insane story. It's a crazy thing that to me, like I've never heard anything like that.
Yeah, Pelicans losing streak. When we were talking about our sports stuff, what's going on with the team, man? The team is on a big downward spiral. I went to see them. I went to watch them in one of their games, and the Magic game. This was weeks ago. I don't know if I talked about this on the pod or not, but they had a lead in the fourth quarter and then just sold out. But then a lot of these games they look like they're never even in the game. You're never in the lead. I don't know what's going on.
Oh man, this is exactly why I said these games don't matter. I don't care. This is why
the games do matter. It's a big difference if you a play-in team or if you have your playoff.
We're one game away from fourth place. Like we're in eighth right now, and we're like one game away from fourth. It's too close right now. I'm not worried about it. After All-Star break,
if we keep losing,
just got back.
If we keep losing, lose 5 more games straight, then you're not one game back anymore.
I don't. Unless we are 20 games back, I am not worried. We don't need to be first seed. I just want us to be top 4, preferably top 2, but whatever if that don't happen. Yeah, I'm not worried, man. Like BI just came back on Thursday or Tuesday?
And they haven't looked good when he's back either. They haven't looked good.
I thought they were going to be better when he got back. But I saw most of the players is back now except for Zion.
It's the rotations that they mess it up. They don't have the right people out
tonight, so they didn't even try.
Yeah, they don't have the right people out on the floor at the same time. They're not.
I hate that people are saying that. I don't like that. I don't agree with that. There's not the rotation that we're ever going to use when it comes to playoff time. There's never going to be a rotation where it's not centered around Zion and then switching them out. They're going to stagger them. I saw somebody say they didn't stagger CJ and BI's minutes the other night. They took them both out at the same time. Like, I'm fine with that. I don't think we've seen Willie in the playoffs. He was putting out great lineups. They looked great against Phoenix. They just needed a little bit more talent. They brought him to 7 games, right? Or was it 6 games? 7 games, right?
6 games.
6? Okay. Yeah. And they looked great. That's coaching. Lineup is coaching. I'm not worried about Willie's coaching. I'm not worried at all. I don't know.
All right.
Our team looks good. When we were healthy, we looked
I wish
great.
I had your confidence, man. I wish I had your confidence.
I got confidence. I just don't like the way they've been looking, man. They look bad, man. Role players that was balling, like Jose, Najee's still been balling.
I'm trying to get to All-Star break.
I still feel like Jose been balling.
Yeah,
Jose's still doing his thing.
They tired, man. They ain't been hitting threes. They tired. They need that little All-Star break, I feel like.
Maybe
exactly. All-Star break come in 2 weeks, they'll be all right. Okay. Then after that, we on the tear. We winning 20 games in a row. Zion gonna be back, and we back, baby.
All right. I wish I had your confidence. I was just watching the game. Like, it's over. Meltdown's full blown meltdown. Yeah. So I'm glad you guys talked me off the ledge right here. Talked me off the ledge. I was just about to come on here, blow up the team, fire everybody. All right,
they lost 7, 8 straight though.
Yeah,
it's not good, but
we're on an 8-game losing streak. right?
Eight
We're eight and a
games.
half game. We're 8.5 games
Eight
back on the
games.
Nuggets. 8.5 games back on the Nuggets, right? Who are just now went on a 2-game losing streak.
Memphis
So
is just on
the
a
same
5-game
way,
losing streak, though.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. The same way that we all know NBA's runs. People go on runs, they go on streaks. Like, we're not gonna be bad once everybody's there. I don't
Nah, man,
think
we
so.
just lost to the who? We just lost to the Wizards. Something like
Bucks
this.
tonight.
No, but I mean, even before, the Bucks are a good
Wizards
team.
last
I'm talking
night.
about, yeah,
Wizards.
we just lost to the Wizards, man. We shouldn't be losing to the Wizards. We got owned. Why is like Jose like guarding Bradley Beal? Like, I don't understand what's going on there. You know, that's bad coaching right there. There's a poor decision making right there.
Valanciunas got kicked out on some bullshit. So
That's-
if he got kicked out, that's gonna mess up your rotation.
Well, that's true too.
Yeah. I just expect what I'm expecting is Willie is trying every single scenario that he could possibly come across. So we're gonna try everything, see what works while we're shorthanded. When we know we're probably not going to be competitive, let's try things. Let's see what Jose can do in this situation. Let's see what this person could do. I mean, like I said, third place has 27 wins. We have 26 wins. We're 1 game back from third place. I'm not worried.
All right, cool, man.
Thanks for talking me off the list.
Pels
Man.
fans
Thanks for
feel
talking me
better.
off the list. Yeah,
The rational Pels.
Yeah,
fan,
man.
I was mad about it.
I've been writing angry letters and all kinds of stuff. So thanks, man. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate that. That made my whole week gonna go better. I'm gonna just call you again if we lose another game. I'm gonna call you for emotional support.
I mean, there's no teams higher than us besides the top 2 that I really think are better than us. I mean, Nuggets and Grizzlies have the potential to be better than us, but I don't think the Kings are going to be that good in the playoffs. Clippers, you never know what you're going to get from them. The Timberwolves, Cat is hurt for the foreseeable future. Warriors, they're up and down because of their injuries. So, and Mavericks, they're definitely not better than us.
All right.
I don't know. We're good, bro. I'm not worried.
All right, so then we got to talk about it. Let's talk about it now. We got to talk about Super Bowl parties, right? Super Bowl's coming around. It's gonna be in 2 weeks.
Ooh, this is a good topic.
Yeah, Super Bowl parties. All right, we gotta hate on them. I feel like, I mean, we all go to Super Bowl parties, right? But we've all been to bad Super Bowl parties.
Yeah.
All right, so I got a lot of hate for Super Bowl parties. So let me tell you. Right now, I'm telling people right now, it's 2 weeks before the Super Bowl. Okay, first off, I'm probably going to
rules to the Super Bowl. This
Yeah.
segment is rules to the Super Bowl party. Successful Super Bowl party.
All right,
Do's
yeah.
and don'ts. Let's go.
Yeah, do's and don'ts. Okay, so my first don't is my first don't is don't ask me about the rules to the game the whole time. All right, you ain't watching one game of football all year, and then you want to be like, why they threw that flag? What's that?
Why you starting off with this? Because I was about to say, don't tell your girl to talk to me during the game.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to hear these questions. What's that yellow flag mean? What's the red flag mean? Why are you talking to me? And I always feel bad because my wife, every time we go to these Super Bowl parties, the girls be talking to my wife like, do you understand what this is happening? And she's like, yeah, it's football. Like, of course I understand. And they'd be like, what does it mean when this happens? Like, yo, that is super annoying. But I mean, come on. That's gonna happen at every Super Bowl party because people go to the Super Bowl party and they never watch football.
That's so rule number one. If you don't watch football, don't come to my Super Bowl party. That's rule number one. All right.
No,
I want football
That's
fans only in my party.
Go stand on the side and go drink,
man,
or go play cards.
Yeah.
But don't sit next to me on the couch and ask those questions during the game.
Right. Okay. Then this has got to be the rule. You need a separate room of the Super Bowl party for the football fans and for the non-football fans.
You can stand in the back.
Yes.
Just don't be right over.
My thing
right
is, my number one thing is hosting house. If you're gonna have a hosting house, you have to have these things. If you're gonna invite people with kids, make sure there's a room for kids to be in. Not in front of the TV. I don't want to hear them. I don't want to see them coming back and forth.
Yeah, that's big rule.
If your kid is crying, you step outside of the living room and go handle it. We don't want to hear that. All right. 2, have a room for our kitchen area, wherever the women are going to congregate and talk about things where they do not care about.
Dang, that's sexist. Hold on now. That's sexist. There's women that love football too. Marissa.
You can be in the living room.
Let's have an
If they're going to
inclusive.
converse.
Let's have an inclusive guide to Super Bowl parties. Okay, it's 2023. Thank you very much.
This is very inclusive. If you want to watch football, be in the living room. If you don't, and you want to talk about what your kid has been doing recently, bring that to the kitchen. If I don't care about the commercial that they're showing or a halftime show, I'm going to walk to the kitchen, see what y'all talking about. Oh, yeah, Junior did this and that. I don't care about what's going on TV, but the TV area is for TV, especially during the Super Bowl when the commercials actually matter. Mm-hmm. There is no off time.
Hold on. That is true. I do want to watch the commercials, but I got a big but here. Okay, because some people be wanting to talk during the game and shush you during the commercials. All right,
yes.
You know, and like they give them. I'm not with that. If you shush me because you're trying to see what the Dorito commercial is saying while I'm talking about the game, I'm mad. All right,
that's true. That's fair.
I don't know, because I get my football talk in like on kickoffs because that's always doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know, they always got those. It takes time in between plays and stuff like that. So that's when I really get my football
those times.
Yeah, I get those off. But my number one thing is a house. Number two is food for me. If you are not gonna have good adult food, don't offer me no hot dogs, no terrible
hot dogs is.
Wait now. Hold on.
Hot dog and nachos are good.
We just talked about loving America.
Yeah.
Hot dogs are
is
an American specialty. Okay?
I mean boiled weenies. Don't boil me no.
Oh no. It's gotta be on the grill. It's gotta be on the grill. Really? Are you serving boiled wieners at a
Don't
Super
bring
Bowl
the crock pot full of wieners. I don't want it there. Don't bring the wieners. Okay.
You mean the barbecue? You mean the barbecue weenies? That's what you're talking about with the meatballs?
No, we talking about just hot dogs in a crock pot.
Just
that's crazy.
I've
never seen that.
Yeah,
I've never seen that.
Don't do that.
I don't know.
Grill,
that's crazy.
You got to grill.
I'm walking out at your Super Bowl party if I see that, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, you gotta grill the hot dogs.
Yeah.
You gotta grill the hot dogs. You gotta have a little two things for the kids: hot dogs, nuggets. That's it. Everything else for adults. I want real food. We gotta have some great burgers. We gotta have great burgers. If you want to do some barbecue, if you're doing barbecue, put some ribs on there. Do some chicken. I need a full spread.
You gotta have
the full spread.
Wings.
This is like a major holiday.
Exactly.
No,
hold on. This is one of the. Hold on. We gotta make that clear. This is one of the major holidays of the year. It is bigger than some of these other trash holidays we're gonna talk about. Valentine's Day, that's trash. Okay.
Trash.
You know, Halloween. So there's some trash holidays out there. This is probably like fourth best holiday of the year, the Super Bowl, maybe third or fourth, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So there's some requirements.
So it needs to be treated as such.
Yes, that's the thing. Chicken wings have to be purchased. If I go to your Super Bowl party and you don't have wings, I'm looking around like there's a problem. Something's wrong. Why are we having this? This is like going to somebody's house for Thanksgiving and you don't see no kind of turkey, you don't see no kind of macaroni. Like, why are we not? Why are we missing the essential? I don't even care if you eat the turkey; it's supposed to be there. It's Thanksgiving, so it's the same thing with the Super Bowl party. Wings need to be somewhere around, grilled or fried. I'm cool with either one, but they better be there.
Exactly. You have a good mixture of finger food and good sit down with a plate during halftime food. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You need a good mix. Don't have pizza at your Super Bowl party unless it's for the kids. If somebody decides to want to grab a slice of pizza, that's fine. But pizza is not your main dish. Do not tell me, oh, they got some pizza right there with some wings.
Pizza is not your main dish. I agree with that.
Yeah. No, don't tell me that.
And it better not be, hold on now, here's the thing. It better not be Little Caesars pizza either.
That's different. No, that's different.
I've never seen that.
You got Little Caesars pizza at your Super Bowl party. I'm walking out, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to be so mad. Oh, man. Yeah.
So
that's exactly why I try to host things at my house, because I know I'm going to have good food, nothing to worry about.
All right, so to break down your menu for the Super Bowl. We need to hear this.
If I'm probably not hosting this year.
Well, you just said you hosted. Wait, hold on. You just said you hosted.
I do, but this house sucks. This isn't a
Okay,
good
so
hosting house.
tell us though, man. What will be on your
I'm definitely a brisket. I'm gonna do some ribs, you know what I'm saying? Some wings. That's me. I'm on a pit. I like to get everything done on a pit. It's easy, all in one area. Don't have that much clutter around the kitchen. So I'm putting everything on a pit. Wings, hot dogs, ribs, brisket, burgers, like that's all on the pit. Tori, she in charge of sides. We're doing some potato salad. You can get some meatballs going, whatever. You know, we all the side dishes, the finger foods. That's Tori, and we doing some desserts. Or we tell others to bring dessert if they want to bring something. I'm not a real dessert during the game.
Yeah, you don't really need desserts during the game. Yeah,
No.
Super Bowls don't need desserts. That's not.
Yeah.
Me personally, you gotta have some fire chips.
I wanted to hold on. I got. Yeah, you do need
chips and dip. Yes,
definitely
that's
need
a
dips.
good one. Good answer.
But I was gonna say you didn't say dips, so I was gonna say your sound completely all meat, no vegetarians invited to your Super Bowl party.
I don't do sides. I'm not a side guy. That's Tori does the sides. I don't do sides. So yeah, chips and dip. That's her. She can handle that.
I was about to say you gotta have a couple different dips too. I always gotta go with some guacamole. So gotta have some guac, fresh made guac. But then we'll have like a not the sour cream, but what's the other one? Spinach and artichoke. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's
People
fire.
make the buffalo chicken one.
Yeah, the buffalo chicken dip. That's my stuff.
So you got to have a little dip combo. You know what I mean? You want to have a dip variety with maybe 3 different kind of chips, maybe some tortilla chips, some regular chips.
Yeah.
If you want to do the hummus and pita chips for the people that want to get crunchy with it, you know what I mean?
I'm not providing hummus.
Yeah, if you,
I don't care. I don't. That's easy. I just pop the thing open, be like, look. For y'all people that want that type of stuff, it's back there. You know what I'm saying? With the celery sticks. Like, go ahead. You know what I mean?
Speaking of chips, real quick question.
Go ahead.
Y'all like scoops or not?
What do you mean?
I prefer
tortilla
chips. Yeah.
I prefer non-scoops. I prefer non-scoops.
I'm a scoop, dog. I'm a big scoop fan.
I like scoops.
Scoops are good for like this when we have dips. Like, that's good. It's good for that. But I like to get a plate and put in of nachos and dip and scoops don't go good
with the scoops. I'm still with the scoops, dog.
I mean, you can't put it all on top because it'll sit. Yes, I agree. It's a difference, and it's not a big difference though. I don't care. I'm cool.
I love me some scoops.
As long as you got some options for the people, and then like you said, gotta have some wings. You want to get fancy, you would have brisket. And ribs are a plus, not a requirement, but a. If you're doing it right, you got something like rib. Yes.
See, what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I keep my party simple. I'm just doing burgers, wings, dips. That's it. That's what you get. All right.
You put on a C or B party though, man.
That's what I'm saying.
I ain't trying to impress nobody. I ain't about to be on the grill all day.
No, you are.
I'm not about to be on the grill.
I want to go to the party.
No, this is what the football gods require. See, this is why the Saints be losing. You're not doing it. You have to. This Super Bowl Sunday is a religious experience, man. You have to do it right for the football god. They require sacrifice. That is lighting your grill. Potentially lighting your smoker.
I like my grill
boiler.
For the burgers.
You might boil some.
Light the grill for the burgers and for the wings. That's it. That's all I need.
Mid burgers though. As long as your burger is quality, are you putting bacon and jalapeno in the burger?
Exactly.
Okay, if you're doing
stuff it with cheese. Okay. Stuff my burgers with cheese.
Don't give me the frozen patty, dog. Don't do the frozen.
No.
That's that's like this is the mid stuff. Like you can get a burger.
Yeah, this the mid. But I got brisket
and wings
and ribs. On the side. Exactly. You can do the mid burger.
Get you a burger. You want a burger? Get you a burger.
I'm not making no brisket. I'm sorry for Super Bowl. I'm sorry, man. I don't got time for that. Ribs take a while too.
Right type of sacrifice.
I'll pass. That's why I come over to your house for the Super Bowl. That's why I don't host.
That's what I'm saying.
Also, another requirement for Super Bowl party. Do not invite me to your house. You got a little small TV, dog.
Oh,
how we gonna huddle around your 32-inch TV, man?
Dog, did you see that picture of Cat watching the playoff game on his small TV? Oh man, that was so funny.
No,
I gotta send that to y'all.
I've been invited to a Super Bowl party before, and then going inside, and the people weren't big on football.
Yeah.
So you get there, and it's like where we watching the game at? And they're like, oh, the TV's over there. And I'm looking like, fam, I can't see that from right here. I gotta go sit right next to that bad boy.
Experience.
So
I've never had that experience. The experience I have had though is where you get to the Super Bowl party, all of the non-Super Bowl fans are sitting on the couch in the living room, dominating the big TV, and then the football fans are like in a back room, like huddled around a small TV. I've done that before. I've been like, why is this happening?
Yeah, that's not okay. That's not okay. This is not the commercial viewing area. This not the halftime show.
Exactly.
You got to kick rocks. It's for the people that want to watch the game, talk smack. You know what I mean? Like you want to play cards and stuff, go ahead and do that at that back table over there, whatever. But not
exactly.
Right in front of the TV.
Ideally, because I would love hosting, so I like to have a good mixture of everything. The kitchen is behind the living room, so people can sit in there and see the TV. Also, if you have an extra game room on the side where the real hardcore fans could go in and yell at and not have to worry about the kitchen noise getting too loud, that would be ideal. That's perfect. Yeah. Big TV in there, a good couch, that would be fire. But you just want to have to separate people so you don't ruin. Some people are there to really look at this game and be invested in it. Yeah. Some people only there for commercials, and some people are just there because their partner's there. They ain't got nothing else to do. So I'm just stank face in the back looking for somebody to talk to. So you just got to have something for everybody.
I also, another rule I got is that you got to pick a team to root for. Because I'm whoever is going for the other team, I'm yell at you. Even if I don't care about either team. I just want to talk trash and yell at somebody during the Super Bowl just for the fun of it. And then high five some people. I need that whole experience. So you got to pick a team. I need to know who's on my team and who's not.
I'm the opposite. I prefer for everyone in the house to be rooting for the same team as me. So when I get hype, everybody else around me is getting hype at the same time.
Same. Same. But I mean, well, okay. If I like some people to be on one side, some people to be on the other. I want to do both. I want to get hype with people and make fun of some other people.
Because I don't get upset.
I don't care about that. I hate when
people root against me.
I'm good. So we need to talk about another important aspect, man. Another important aspect is the booze. Make sure you got.
I was about to say drinks.
Appropriate amounts of booze, man. If don't tell me you got it and then I get over there and you lack it in beer, man. I have to be able to drink beer consistently for about 5 hours straight. That means watery beer in abundance. All right.
Exactly.
Now you want to get with fancier beers? I'm cool with that. I'll slow down on my beer chugging, but there should be appropriate beer. I'll bring a 12-pack. You know what I mean? But you got to make sure that you make it clear. Bring beer to the guests, okay? And you're gonna be straight. I'm like, cool. How drunk are we getting? Are we doing shots? Like, is it that type of party, or is it just we gonna watch this game and chug a bunch of beer? Cool. But there's got to be the right amount of alcohol, man. You got to have a nice, like, buzz kind of thing going.
Exactly. Also, leading into that, or after that, don't expect people to leave right after the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
Give them 30 minutes to sober up, get ready to go home. You know what I'm saying? Don't be don't be cleaning up as soon as the game over.
Oh, yeah.
People get their food and get up out of there. You over here hovering, putting food away. Don't do that, man. Let people enjoy their good time. It's a holiday. It is a holiday.
Agree with that, for sure.
Yeah. I don't know. And then the next last rule is make sure you take off work the next day. Because it's a holiday. It deserves to be treated as such. That. Yeah.
I'll definitely be off. Definitely. Yeah, going to work after Super Bowl is very lame. I mean, I guess you get your sports talk in at work, but nah, that's lame. I can't do that. I need it off.
There you go. That's awesome. That's the Haters Ball guide to the Super Bowl party. So we saved you guys from having bad Super Bowl parties this year. Just follow these rules.
Yeah, man. Don't put out no stuff like no celery sticks and salads, man. Like, we ain't coming up with that.
Don't hate on celery sticks. I like celery sticks.
You better have copious amounts of meat.
Yeah.
Don't tell me that
I'll buy a little food tray from the HEB. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, charcuterie board. I like a charcuterie board.
Yeah.
Nah, man. Look,
I'm never gonna
charcuterie board
touch
is
it,
not,
but
Super Bowl is not time for that, man. We drinking American beer, and we
Yeah.
eating too much meat.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
It is
Don't-
I
American.
yeah.
agree.
Don't
American.
talk about health.
Mm-mm.
Don't try to give me no baby carrots.
Gluttonous holiday.
That's
Not
true.
yet. This is not a good holiday for that. This is American celebration. We eating bad
Yep.
food. I mean,
Yeah.
bad for us. Tasty, but bad for us.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Also,
Exactly. Just like the sport.
Yep. Have a good sound system with your TV. I want to be able to. I want the TV up too. I want it booming in there.
Yeah.
Like, I
wanna
gotta be
hear
yelling
the
to talk.
collisions. I want to hear the
Yeah.
collisions. I want to hear
I
the
don't feel like
concussions.
I'm at the game.
Yeah.
I want it loud in there for sure. Definitely. Yeah, man. I'm excited though. Let's go. Hype for the Super Bowl now. I don't know who hosting the party. Let me see.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm gonna find some.
All right. So then, since we talk about that great holiday, we might as well talk about one of the lamest holidays of the year, Valentine's Day. You know, you guys heard it. Yeah, I know. So y'all ready for the big day? Y'all ready for the Valentine's Day? Y'all got something for your girls?
Nope.
Not at all. I'm debating on if I'm even going to do anything. My thing is, why is Valentine's Day only about women? What about men? I don't understand that. Why we can't get
sexism.
none?
It's sexism. It's sexism.
Why
You never
we
see-
never get
you-
good holidays?
You never once see a commercial where a woman goes to the store and buys her man some diamonds. It comes back and it's
Never.
like, boo, you the one. You never see that.
Yeah,
Never.
Sexism.
exactly.
And it's not even that. It don't even gotta be diamonds. You don't even see a store where they're going to get their man some shoes or anything. Like, you don't see nothing.
Nothing.
Think about the commercials,
You
man.
can't
Think
buy
about
me
the
a
commercials.
basketball game ticket. Nothing. Just
Think about the
nothing.
commercials you see. When you turn on the TV, they're like, Valentine's Day is coming.
Yeah.
Make sure you get her what she really wants.
Yeah.
Diamonds.
Exactly.
Make sure you come to the jewelry store to cop this ugly heart thingy that we selling to make your girl
Yeah.
feel like she needs it. So, but you never see them come with it. When I'm gonna get a chain, I would like a gold
Yeah.
rope, you know what I'm saying? Show up, hit me with that. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, oh wow, Valentine's Day is
Yeah.
lit. But no, it never happened for me, so I don't care about them.
Never.
I want a 4-figure ring, I want a whole thing like just with my name on it or something like that. Like
It's
damn,
hard.
I want
That's tight.
dumb it down. Like, I want
Yeah.
like that too, both on both hands, dumb down, That'd be dope,
That's funny.
right?
That's what
All
I'm
right.
saying, man.
Yeah, man, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that type of situation. So this is
Men
why
never get any
Valentine's Day
good
is some
things,
BS.
man.
So
Men get the
Valentine's
worst
Day-
holidays.
Well, Valentine's Day is right by my anniversary. So I've been married for a long time. So I kind of know like where the traps are. And Valentine's Day is one of them because it's like I could do nothing with it, but I'm gonna get myself in a bad situation. So normally I do like a flower just to be like, yo, Valentine's Day, still love you, but our real day is coming up, so like this ain't no thing. But even if I don't acknowledge it at all, my girl be kind of like she'll say that she's not mad, but she be mad.
But when it's a Valentine's Day, like it's just something so made up, and oh man, I hate it so much.
It's terrible.
It's something that the media tells you to care about.
But your girl be on the phone though, and she see all these other
Yeah,
dudes
exactly.
on Instagram.
That's what it
doing
is.
all
That's what it is. It's all FOMO.
Yeah.
It's all FOMO. Listen, if your girl is on social media seeing other girls getting some big display, then see, this is why we gotta unionize and just all boycott Valentine's Day. If all the men boycott Valentine's Day,
Too many munches out here, man.
Solidarity. Yeah, no, it's
Too
like
many munches.
no solidarity.
Yeah, they got
man.
dudes out here doing stuff like, they got a whole chain of roses from the room
Oh,
all the way to the backyard where there's a horse. And the horse, you get on the horse and ride for a block, and then there's a diamond or something. Like, come on, man, stop this bullshit, man.
yeah, man.
It
Please,
is.
I can't stand dudes that do that type of over the top romantic stuff. That's the worst. I'm hating. I always hate on you because number one, first off, you do that stuff, you trying to make other people look bad. Two, this is the thing. This is the thing. All right, so I'm at church. We had this happen, right? Like the married people are like, oh, we doing this XYZ, and then there'll be somebody who's like just dating, who want to do something super over the top for their girlfriend, right?
That's it.
And then,
over the
and
top.
then,
That's
and then
it
we,
right there.
I've been telling them, I'd be like, dog, you setting the bar super high, you gonna get married, and then you gonna be in trouble. And then lo and behold, 2 years later, come around, they married, and they in trouble because now they like, their wife expect big things, and you set yourself up for big stuff for the rest of your life, and it's not gonna happen. You gonna be in trouble. You stupid. Stop doing it. Just we need to solidify, unionize, okay, solid, and just stop doing the big stuff. We can stick with like one flower for the holiday. That's it. If everybody, that was the new norm. No diamonds, no jewelry, just a flower. Boom. We can all do that.
Oh, sounds good. I'll be on 1-800-Flowers later this week trying to figure it out.
They don't get the same bouquet that everybody buying, man. Not that $20 one.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? That ain't it.
Publix flowers is $4.
Yo, I do be cracking up when you see all them dudes running out of Publix with flowers on Valentine's Day.
No,
Like, on your way home from work, dudes be like, wait, hold on, I gotta pull up.
Publix is clutch. Publix is
be coming through
clutch.
from. Dudes be getting candy
Not as
and
clutch
a
as
flower.
you think.
Candy and a flower. Like, yo, B, I don't know if you noticed, but your girl is like talking smack about you right now as you pull up with that candy and flower.
Yep. She's saying thank you, but she hitting all her homegirls like, nah, I just got the Publix flowers.
Yo,
Man.
I used to work at Publix, man, and that time of the year be like nothing but because you don't have like at least we didn't have a dedicated person at the flower spot, so they just call you every second. We'd be like, need help in the flower section, and you'd be like, we gotta walk over there, go wrap some flowers up for people all day.
I mean, it's clear. You see the people all day, man. I always laugh about that. Like, dang, bro, y'all couldn't even y'all just hitting your girl with the basic package. I'm not mad at it.
The basic package is good. The basic package is good.
It's not. So
for the fake holiday, it should.
It's a fake holiday.
So it's fine as long as your girl's cool with it, as long as you have that established. You know what I'm saying? But these chicks, they know, man. They know who's going all out.
But they never really cool with it. They say they cool with it. They'll accept it. But in real life, if you did the over the top thing, then they show you something different if you did that. But that's just so silly to me. Like, oh man, they would never do this for us, but we have all the expectations to do it for them. Like, oh man, it's insane. It's insane, man.
My thing, what's funny to me is I had friends over the years who do get the jewelry, right? Get some jewelry. And then you ever had where your friend tell you, the girl looks at the price of the jewelry, and if it wasn't expensive enough, they upset?
Wow.
No, that's sad.
That's crazy.
Yes.
But then what kind of jewelry you getting? I mean,
like if you got a bracelet, but it only costs $50, then.
But why am I supposed to go over the top on Valentine's Day?
Okay, wait, now, so
it's not an anniversary.
We can talk about this.
Or Christmas.
This is kind of separate than Valentine's Day. But if you go buy jewelry, you can't get like a $50 piece of jewelry.
What do you not? In the middle of the mall, the kiosk? What's wrong with that?
The mall kiosk.
No, that's different.
Man.
What's wrong with that, man? You telling me?
Nah, man. Yo, happy Valentine's Day, girl. I got you a fake
Man, go get a little $200 rope from K Jewelers. They got something small in there.
$200?
Silver.
$200? Man, you balling, bro.
I mean, he's a professional poker player. But besides that, you can find. See, the thing is, like Macy's be having good sales on Valentine's. You can tell from somebody with professionalism and experience. All right, I've been married for a long time. Macy's always have Valentine's Day sales, and most of these places do. But I normally go because I told you my anniversary is like 2 days after Valentine's Day. It's the 17th, always, right? So what I always do is I go to Valentine's Day weekend. I go to Macy's for like the week before, something like that. I look for the stuff in there. I look for something that's like decent. They'll have stuff in there that's on sale that was like $700, but it'll be $350. And so, and I don't buy this type of stuff every year because every year ain't big time. Let's spend a bunch of money for Valentine's, for my anniversary. But big numbers, it's a big deal. So, like, all right, make sure I get something good here. So I've had success in the past. I got some diamond earrings for cheap. I got different things for cheap, for way discounted prices than they normally would be. I caught one of those mates going out of business. They were clearing out a bunch of stuff. I was like, oh, here we go. You know what I mean? So I was able to cake up off that. So I come through looking like, oh, look at this. This shit's flying. But my pocket ain't hurt. So
yeah.
Got to know how to keep yourself safe too, man.
I heard you can get inexpensive jewelry at the pawn shop too.
I'm sure you can, man. You get that stolen stuff.
Yeah, you can.
I'm sure you can.
You know?
That's true, dog. It's the thought that counts, is it not?
It is.
Girl, I bought you this new gun. It's got a pink handle, boo. Only got one body on it.
It should be the thought that count, dog. It should be, but it's not. It's just so shallow, man. The world is so shallow. And men don't even have a day that we can get shallow gifts on. We need to make a holiday, Men's Day, something like that.
I mean, they have Father's Day, but, Mother's Day,
they have Mother's Day, and we don't get anything. Their Father's Day,
Father's Day, you don't get nearly the stuff that the mothers can get on Mother's Day.
Oh, yay, I got a sports jacket. Like, it ain't nothing.
Hey, you got a sports jacket? Oh, bro, I
didn't get no sports jacket, dog. I ain't get nothing. I
don't even be getting that, man. I think I got like a T-shirt one year.
You get a tie. You get a tie.
We don't get nothing cool. Men don't have cool gifts, I guess. I don't know. We do. You can buy me a ticket to the game. You can buy me some shoes.
Yeah.
Cool. Sports gear. I'm always happy for some sports gear.
Yeah, you can get stuff. They don't care. You won't ever see the man posting, oh, look, I got I don't know, what's the man equivalent to flowers leading up to the bed? For me, it would be joints, but
I'm about to say there is no man equivalent. What's the man equivalent of that?
Joints leading up to the
bed? That would be hard.
Nah, just big buds, just leading up to it.
That's terrible.
That'd be tight.
No,
that'd be so dope, actually. I'd definitely post that on Instagram, too. I'd be acting
that's true. That'd be funny.
On there crazy.
Like, Instagram, look at me, look at what Sweetie did today.
That would be funny. That's hilarious. Somebody got to do that. Yeah. Women, you got to step your game up. Step your game up.
A nug heart on the bed with like some Pelicans tickets in the middle. Oh, man. Yeah, that's what I need. That's tight.
Yeah. We got to abolish Valentine's Day. Just need
I'm trying to think of what other. Yeah, I don't even know what else the equivalent would be, man. Like, I can't think of nothing of like what that would be.
That's what I'm saying. The media don't even promote anything because they don't want us to be happy, man. It's not about us, man.
It's not. It's really not.
It's sexism.
Yeah. I guess if you into guns, you just have like some bullets leading up to your bed with the AK laying on the bed. That'd be tight.
That'd be scary. I wouldn't know. That's not tight. What do you mean? That'd be scary. I feel like that's a threat.
5.6 ammo?
That's a threat.
7.56 ammo.
I'm with it.
No, I'm with it. That's threatening. I'm walking away from the bullets. I'm not following
of ammo set up in a heart shape. That's heartwarming.
If you into guns, that's what I'm saying. If that's your thing, that's tight. Yeah. Yeah. Or if they disassembled your gun and had the pieces leading up to the bed. That's what I'm saying, dog. See? It can work.
See?
They just got to be more creative, but they don't care about us, man.
What if you had like controller wires?
Oh, okay.
They were like twisted up and it leads to the bed. And on the bed you got a PS5.
Yep. See, that'd be tight.
See, that'd be dope. I'd be with that. You can give me some computer parts leading up to the bed.
Exactly.
See?
You got a video cartridge, this and that, leading up to the bed, and then boom, the tower is sitting right there. See, that would be tight.
See, that would be tight. I'd be excited for that if I got that for Valentine's Day. Yeah.
Exactly.
So we out here giving women gifts. But unfortunately, I looked at our YouTube analytics, and not one woman looks at our video.
Hey, fellas, tell your lady what to do, man. Give her some ideas.
Share the video, man. Tell her, look at these guys. It's like, hey, these guys have some good ideas about Valentine's.
For sure. There you go. That's the haters ball.
About these guys.
Guide to Valentine's Day. We're gonna hit y'all. We got all the holidays for y'all. So. Let's see. What we got to talk about before we close out here. Did y'all want to talk about 21 Savage being rapper of the year?
21.
He's not rapper of the year. I mean, there's nothing to say with that. Complex, man. Complex little trash mag or whatever you want to call that website.
22? He was.
They have rapper of the year every year, like since the beginning of hip hop. Who's the greatest rapper alive?
Yeah.
And they had 21 being the best rapper alive at 22.
That's interesting.
It's
What's
trash.
funny,
That's what
what's
it is.
super interesting about it is that he got out rapped. He wasn't even like the best rapper on his album. He only dropped one album, right?
I think so. I mean, he does release music pretty because 21 is a weird character to me. I never understood where his place in hip hop was. Like, if he's top 15 popular artist, I don't know where he's at, but I don't know.
He's
I
not
still
best
don't know.
rapper
Like, I
alive no
don't.
matter what. In no way, shape,
Oh,
or
yeah,
form.
that's a fact. He didn't have a great. I mean, he didn't. I don't know. Let me see. I don't know. Yeah.
I like 21, but in
That's a
no way,
weird
shape, or
list.
form
I didn't
could
know
he
that
ever
was a
be
thing.
best rapper alive. I have to hear something different from what I've ever heard from him.
And this is why, man, this is why all these corporate media hip hop sites are trash. I don't know why people bother talking about them or going clicking on their pages. I don't know why we let like them dictate any part of the culture, They're not for the culture, and I feel like these artists or labels pay for these accolades, man. They're not giving it to somebody because they deserve it. They're giving it to whoever, I don't know, whoever had the best politics. It's a political system.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't have too much of a problem if you want to choose, from different people. I just don't understand how you could possibly pick 21. Like, that was my real beef with it. It's like, okay, so you want to say it was Drake or I don't know, just name somebody who I personally wouldn't say is at the top. But if you want to put them,
It should have been Nas.
I mean, it should have been Nas, I thought. But I think there's a bunch of other people that could be in line for it. But you definitely can't. I don't see how you get to 21. So I don't even know how the label would try to push that. I don't even know how. I mean, maybe he has a personal relationship with somebody at Complex, but like, why? I don't get it. It doesn't make no sense. It's not even close to accurate.
I guess because he had a #1 album last year. I don't know.
But isn't that mostly Drake? Then wouldn't Drake get the credit for that?
Yeah, I would think so. But
I mean, at least
I just don't see how Drake wouldn't get the credit for it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, because his albums have reached #1 status before. Like in 2020, his album reached #1 before.
So why wouldn't he be in 2020 then? If you thought that was the reason for
it? Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah. I don't know. And we jumped all around this podcast, man. We went from all kinds of different topics, but hopefully people stuck with it. What last thing I want to talk about? What y'all thought about this whole debate about people saying Eminem more impactful to hip hop than Jay-Z, or Jay-Z being more impactful than Eminem? That was on Shaq's podcast where they were saying that Jay-Z is more impactful than Eminem, and there's just been this general. 50 Cent agreed. 50 Cent talked about it, agreed with it. Of course, he said, "Yeah, Eminem's more impactful than Jay-Z." And so these are two, obviously of the biggest artists in hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think is more impactful, Jay-Z or Eminem?
Jay-Z is more impactful to the artists. Eminem's more impactful to the fans, I would say.
I would say Jay-Z is more impactful to hip-hop culture, and Eminem is more impactful in a broader sense. As in, like, when his albums came out, it kind of shifted the mainstream discussion around hip-hop at that time to where he was getting crowned for everything. So if you want to say that, if that's the reason why you're giving him the impact credit, that's fine. But, Jay-Z had he changed the style a few times, and people follow him. Every time basically. Especially
did he change the style a few times and people follow him, or did he follow the trends that other people were already doing? Because I feel like it's more the other way around.
I feel like he gets a lot of credit for it, man. I mean, look, I'm not. We gonna have our Jigga hate episode because I got lots of Jigga hate. I got lots of hate for Jigga Stan more so really than Jigga, but I think his music is aged very poorly. But so is Eminem. So when you talk about it, it's like as far as the impact goes, I'm gonna have to give Jigga the impact credit because a lot of people follow what he did. He was a trendsetter at the time, especially in the late '90s, early 2000s when he was at his peak. I think the stuff that he did was copied and followed by many, especially in that New York or East Coast type of area.
Mm. Yeah.
I don't know who's
I
trying to be like Eminem.
Oh,
Yeah, I
there's
don't think
definitely people
anyone's
who trying to
be
wait.
like
Hold
Eminem.
on. There's definitely people who want to be like Eminem. What are you talking about?
Who's the rapper that's a fake Eminem? That's an Eminem. That's an Eminem clearly from his tree of
Well,
rappers.
there's like NF. I
Don't
mean,
know who that
it
is.
depends.
He's not doing the same stuff that Eminem does. He does rap. I get what you're saying about stylistically. So okay.
You could say, okay, it depends on. You could say that some people might say that like people like Jordan Lucas is off of is straight. All those people that rap fast or are are angry or
People been
angsty.
rapping fast.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure.
I don't know how that goes. I don't know how you credit Eminem with fast rap. That's a Midwest thing.
Didn't he just bring suburban kids into hip hop? That's the only impact I'm really giving him. Well, nope. I mean,
but Suburban Kids was already big into hip hop, man. I mean, the Beastie Boys did that. Like, I don't know how that, I don't know how much credit we giving Eminem for that.
Okay, so all right then. So that's fine. So you're saying that he had no impact. Eminem had no impact.
I'm not saying no impact. I'm saying his impact is big. I just don't know what the line is. Like when I think about it, I know people that choose to rap like Jigga. I know they quote Jigga bars all the time.
There are people who say that Royce is a fake Eminem. There's people who say that Royce is.
I don't understand how you could be a fake Eminem. They come up at the same time and rap different.
And people say that some people might say they rap similar. I don't look. I'm just saying what I've seen on the internet. I don't really agree. But there are a lot of people who say there was this discussion, people saying that Royce or that Eminem is if that Eminem was black, he would just be Royce the 5'9". And there's different discussions like that all gone on the internet around this conversation. So I don't know.
I don't agree with that. I don't think anyone's really like Eminem. But
he's one of a kind.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, I feel like MGK and Yellow Wolf maybe coming in were like that, but they've both
not Yellow Wolf, but MGK.
I mean, not Yellow. MGK went on his own lane now. He's doing rock music, rock, rap, whatever. So I don't even think that anymore. But there's not that many white people in rap. He didn't catch on. He didn't start anything new. I don't feel like as far as that goes.
I just don't know who's doing so I'm just trying to think, like, as far as somebody that might be doing some similarly shocking or shock rap type of stuff. We might have like
there's all those people. Okay, there's still people like but there's Hobson.
Hobson is an Eminem clone for sure.
Okay,
he tried to and nobody likes him. Or he has
Tyler the Creator when he first came out was more like that early.
I can see that, but Tyler, to which he admits, when he was young, he was just saying a bunch of stupid stuff. Like he would never say those.
Big song that they had that he said he didn't even mean to make or whatever. I don't know why I can't think of the name of it right now. But that's not an Eminem sounded song.
No, you're right. I don't think so. I'm just saying I'm just saying what I'm just throwing out options. So I'm just trying to think of people who I feel like could have been influenced by him. That's all.
I'm sure he was. That's why he came out saying that crazy stuff like Eminem was, and then he realized that's dumb. I'm not going to do that anymore.
Well, influential is not the same as
impactful is influential are similar words, right? Or don't they?
Okay, but if that's the case, then Jigga is way more influential. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
he's way more influential, and so I don't.
So how many people rap like Jay-Z? How many people are the
people want to rap like Jay-Z?
Yeah, everybody mentions him in a song.
Yeah, mention him in the song. People mention Eminem in the songs. People mention him in the
Not really. I don't hear a lot of Eminem references when I listen to music like that, but
people reference Eminem, man. People reference Eminem.
I don't know.
People reference
Jay-Z is grown man daddy out here, dog.
People quote Eminem. I
never hear that.
Okay, first of all, the word "stan" is from Eminem.
Okay, but
So
that's
that's
very
a quote.
impactful. Actually, yes.
That's a quote. So that's an impact. I don't want to be. I don't know why I got to be the Eminem defender here. I'm not an
You
Eminem fan.
do.
But y'all just making it sound like there's no other
That's
perspective
not what I
here.
said. No, I said that the impact is
Eminem.
not dominant. It's in hip
Yeah.
hop culture. It's the same as
I'm about to
Jay-Z.
say.
Everybody
Yeah.
uses that. They flip that. What do I think of success? It sucks. Too much stress. I mean, Jay-Z flipped it on the song "Success."
How long ago was that?
I don't know. So that was what was that on
We talk about
the
Jay-Z
second or third
today.
album?
Jay-Z still has new rappers coming out talking about Jigga this. I want to be like Hove did this, like Jigga did that to this
Well,
day.
okay.
And people are not saying
what's
that
the
about
last
Eminem
reference?
today.
Okay, then tell me your most recent reference
I mean,
of Jay-Z. I don't know. Give me a
so
reference.
many. I'm sure I've listened to Baldy song and he's like Jigga in '93 or somebody
Oh,
Hove in '96
97
is a Benny
Hove,
song
97
or
Hove.
something. Yeah, like all of these songs they come out all the time.
Okay. All
Jay-Z is
right.
really people daddy out here, dog. Like,
Okay.
oh, Jay-Z raised me, this and that. Like, can't do no wrong. ten
Yeah, I
thousand
read a
dollars or dinner with Hove and stupid
I
stuff
read an
like
article
that.
yesterday where Wayne was talking about how Jay-Z saved him from tax fraud. Well, tax. He owed a bunch of taxes. And Jay-Z helped him out, and
Yeah.
Jay-Z is known for all the different things that he does. I mean,
Oh, for
people
sure.
was going crazy when he dropped that verse for what you call him, but it's been years since we cared about the Eminem verse. I feel like.
Oh, I agree. I agree with that. So, that is, I think, is the clear consensus in like these hip hop circles. But he's still the number one streamed. So he's
I don't think that's a
impactful
clear
to
consensus.
a certain type of people,
I agree with that. I
and
mean,
then
that's fair.
in different type in some groups or in many groups, because it's not just some groups. In many groups, for large numbers of people, he's impactful. But then it seems to be whatever subsection of hip hop it is, whether it is just black people, whether it is just I don't really know what the subsection is, but all of the people on the internet seem to talk poorly about Eminem. That he's not that impactful. That he's not that big a deal. He's overrated. Yada yada.
Because I think in the core hip hop fan base and the people that really keep up with the culture specifically and really focus on hip hop culture, he doesn't have that same penetration or that same level of reverence. So his albums he'll stream a bunch and he'll do a bunch of numbers, but I can tell you, man, like a lot of rap fans are not really listening to it. So the people that's
That's what I'm
checking
saying.
for him aren't exactly what I would call your core hip hop head.
Yeah. Well, we want to hear from people who are fans of these people. I want to hear from the Jay-Z fans. I want to hear from Eminem fans.
Lord, I don't want to hear from them at all.
Yeah, we want to have people with
We're
different.
about to get called so many types
the-
of idiots. What are you talking about? Jay-Z did this and that. Oh, man.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, we're gonna hate on all your favorite artists, but we would love to have people with different perspectives. In the comments, like and subscribe. Let us know what you think in the comments. We also love to have different people with different perspectives on the show as well. Just let us know if you have what's your thoughts, and we'll get you on the show sometime.
Yeah, man. We also trying to sell out quickly. So, sponsors, you want to sponsor us? We'll put your ad. I'll put your T-shirt on with your ad on it. I'll put your.
We have bald heads.
I put it right here.
Oh yeah.
Put it right.
Can we
there
get some
over
razor
top.
companies just
Something
for men?
like that? Yeah, something like that.
Bryson, he needs that Manscaped bag. Gotta get the pubic control, man. Like it's crazy out here. So
exactly.
we need
just for men.
sponsorships
Saved
right
my
away,
life.
you know what I mean? Yeah. We looking for whatever sponsorships. We be quick to sell out. We will break up in a second. This podcast will be over as soon as we get a bag. So let us know if you're looking to find some people that's bald headed to advertise for your company.
That's funny.
I like how y'all leaving me out of the sponsorship. That's crazy.
A Head and Shoulders deal. What are you talking about?
Me and Bryson didn't talk about this in advance. We're not gonna take the bag
It's
and
happened to
run.
be fun. Yeah.
That's crazy.
We have a new podcast like Roll Your Mouth. It's gonna be two
Yeah,
bald
exactly.
dudes.
Yeah.
It's like, we left that other podcast, man. This dude was
Had too
doing
much
deals
hair.
without us.
Yeah, the Head and Shoulders deal. They're trying to get us one. That's funny.
All right. Y'all, peace, y'all. Yeah, have a good one.